Hey everybody, welcome to our second Hidden Block podcast. A couple of us are having network issues, but they're just going to have to catch up, wait for us. So, how's it going? For those of you that don't know, I'm BrutalMoose.
I'm SpaceHamster.
And I am Nintendo fan for the win. How is everybody doing?
And
good.
hopefully coming back in is
There's Yungtown.
Yeah, there
How's
he
it
is.
going, Luke?
Oh, right. There we go.
I can't hear him.
Starting off swell. There we go.
Yeah, okay.
A plus podcast, guys.
There we are.
There you go.
There we are.
Did you mute yourself?
Grade A. Yeah.
Alright. And then,
We have Barlog the master, but he's having some
yeah.
tech stuff. So
Yeah, he's gonna be joining hopefully within the next few minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so welcome to the next podcast. So what has been up, everybody?
I think
What
it's
you
been
guys been up to?
I think it's been the same thing for everybody.
Same thing.
I think it's been
It's
Animal
the same thing.
Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing. Pretty much.
Yep.
I think everybody's been kind of addicted to that the past few days.
Yeah. It's really been sucking up any of my free time.
Yeah, it's it's pretty bad actually. It's
What's it called? We've been having fun going to each other's towns, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
actually been
tracking
keeping you
in
guys kind of out
ads.
of my town
Yeah.
as much as I can. I've been visiting your town instead.
Yeah. Just take everything.
Someone's paranoid.
Yeah, tell them why. Tell them
Well-
the restrictions you put on us. when
Yeah.
we went to your
Okay.
town.
Well, my one restriction is that they can't talk to my favorite villager, Rolf, because I'm afraid that he might move to their town. I actually don't know if you talking to them affects it. You just visiting might affect it, but
Just
I'm
like
not
in
taking-
general.
I don't know if you
Yeah,
have
it
to
used
talk
to
to
affect
them. Okay, either way, you're not allowed to talk to them. And then the Wallet was in my town for maybe 5 seconds before I kicked everybody out, and all he did was dig random holes. So
Yeah, what a jerk.
And then he also crashed it when we were exchanging fruit.
yep.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Yeah,
Yep.
I
that
got
was
all
the
my
bad.
lemons and peaches, and then while it shows up, it says, "Oh look, who's here?" Connection error, and then we lost everything.
Yeah, we had like a bunch of like coconuts traded and like something, and then I lost like everything.
It was a fun experience.
Yeah.
Then we just go straight back, and we're like, okay. Ian's like, I have extras, don't worry. So he
Yeah,
gives us
I had
more,
some
and then
extras.
Wallen comes back again, and we're like, in
We're like,
line
get
waiting to
out of
the
here.
town.
We're running towards the train station, and then Ian just kicks us all out. Well, looks like it's time to go home.
Yep.
Yeah.
I kicked everyone out.
Yeah, that's like that. That part is kind of annoying though. Like I feel like, or it's fun like the first time because it shows you like what they look like and they're like
That's
walking up to the town.
Yeah.
And then,
Whenever
like,
someone enters, it like makes this
I
big
agree.
deal. It's like, hey, look who's showing up. It's like I know.
It's like a
I opened my
welcome
gates for
for
them.
you.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
But some of you guys haven't played seriously.
There we
Oh,
go.
hey! Can we hear you?
Yes, you
I'm
can.
mute.
Okay.
There you go.
Good job.
I don't know. It just stopped working for like 10 minutes.
Yes.
Did you guys miss me?
Notice.
Yes, we missed
We did.
you.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, we'll give him this one.
I'm just saying. I heard what you guys said.
You
Oh.
get one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You
We're
get one.
live.
Yeah, one.
You get one time.
Spider-Man. Tell him he gets one. All right, never mind. Obscure reference.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sorry.
Yeah. But you guys, how many of you guys? It's like your first time to really play Animal Crossing.
Me.
Raise your hand.
Yeah. Luke and Ian are the.
The veterans of the addiction.
But you,
I thought you did Jimmy a lot more actually. Like
I
didn't
tried
know-
getting into the first one. I tried to see like the advancements that were made, but then I was like, I don't feel like getting too involved in another town at the same time as the new one's coming out. So I just decided to start with the new one.
Oh, okay.
A
Right.
new leaf.
Cool.
Turning over a
Oh.
new leaf.
Well, good.
oh, you.
That pun.
There we go.
Oh God.
It really
It's
is.
gonna be one of those days.
Yeah, it's gonna be easy. Just easy puns.
It really is like one of the best installments, though, for sure.
I haven't played it.
Because okay, so you've played all of them, right? And
Yeah.
so like so what are like the distinctual things that were like the big draws to each one?
Well, the first one was just the first one, and it was really basic. I mean, the problem with that one was once you paid off all your loans, there wasn't really a whole lot to do, I guess. I mean, you were just getting
But
furniture, basically.
There was a collectathon. Like you could
Yeah.
get all the bugs and fish,
Right.
and you would get like a golden net and a golden fishing rod.
Yeah, but if you weren't,
So
if you're
that
not
was kind of
into
the only
like,
incentive.
if you're not into like donating stuff to the museum, though, if you just want to sell it for money to expand your house and stuff, you kind of lost it a little bit. And then,
Yeah.
but it was still fun because I mean it was the first one, and I played that one the most so far. And then Wild World, the draw was basically it was handheld, and it was Animal Crossing. You could take. I don't even remember what were the huge differences in Wild World.
They got rid of the acre system. That was when they did the free roaming like world
Right.
revolving thing. So there was no acres. So that was kind of I think that was the biggest. I don't really remember. Was that the first time you could go like online, like and connect with people?
Technically, it could be the GameCube version, but like, who would use GameCube
No,
online?
that was the game.
Yeah, it was
you had to
memory
trade.
card.
Yeah, your memory card.
Yeah, they
yeah.
have like the digicards or whatever for
Yeah.
them or something.
That was actually kind of cool because back in the GameCube mode,
That was cool.
you could, if you plugged in a memory card and there were two in the system, villagers would move from towns.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
which was
really
pretty
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
I just really liked that you could collect old NES games in the first one and like actually play them.
Mm.
Yeah, but now there's virtual consoles. You know, they're trying to make money.
But just give it to me, man.
Yeah.
I want
Give me
it.
the free things. That's all I want.
I mean, they could have just made little games for you to play. I mean, that aren't actual licensed games,
Like Game and Watch stuff. Just do that. I
But
was gonna buy that virtual console stuff.
Mm.
I just got a Virtua Boy and a fortune cookie. So it'd be nice to be
got
able to
Triforce.
play.
For a second, I thought you meant like in real life.
No,
Yeah.
I have better things to buy than a Virtua Boy.
That's totally like what Shane said too. Like we were talking about, like, oh, did you guys get that new shop? You know, we're like, yeah, it's like a flower shop.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I thought you guys were talking about real life.
Yeah, he's like the only one that's not playing it, so he's having to keep up
That's
with
the sad
what's.
thing about this game. You talk about it to other people playing, they're gonna think they're like, oh, they sure collect bugs a lot.
What's a bell?
I tweeted today. I was like, "Oh, I got bit by a few mosquitoes today," and someone tweeted at me. They were like, "Do you mean in Animal Crossing?" And I was like, you know, I can see why someone would think that.
Yep.
That happens in the game,
Yeah.
but no,
Or
unfortunately.
bee stings. Got stung by a bee 3 times today.
Oh,
Oh god.
It's too good.
Worst day ever.
Yeah, worst day ever, hashtag.
Then I just gotta save and quit, and it's all gone.
And then the next day you tweet like, oh, I caught a shark. They're gonna be like, WTF? What? Caught a shark.
You have like the weight amount on there too. It's like, weighs this much?
Just guy with the regular fishing rod.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found it in the pond near my house. Just the little tiny
It's
puddle.
weird.
I mean, if you ever start talking about talking to animals, though, they're either gonna think you're insane or they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Animal Crossing."
I went to that bear's house today, and that chipmunk. There you go.
Oh yeah, or what were we talking about last night a little bit? Where like there was that creepy ass looking
the clown.
one.
Oh, the clown.
thing.
It was like
Is it Pietro or
no, it was like
Piergo,
burrito or
Pe-
something.
Burrito?
Perdio.
Yes,
Hong
burrito.
Pertrigo.
It's like a rainbow sheep clown thing.
I think it's Pietro or
It was.
It's something.
It's
I
It's
just
something
love how you were
done.
just flattened.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
just looks like
Yeah.
it looks terribly.
It's
I don't know what inspired them to make that, but it was not. If I ever get that thing, I'm just gonna hit it with a shovel until it leaves.
Hong Kong.
Yeah, honk honk.
Great catchphrase, Pietro, or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Or
Pierdo.
Her?
I have no idea.
its
I don't
name.
remember.
I'm not sure about the gender of that thing.
Oh yeah, that thing. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't blame you. So, guys,
no.
how about E3? Sorry.
E3.
Sorry.
E3.
Yes.
E3.
All
What
right,
about E3?
segue.
How
we
about
go.
that Xbox One?
Oh yeah.
Xbox One. I
Day
read
one.
two really conflicting articles about the Xbox One today. One of them, a supposed employee at Xbox used Payspin to talk about their online business, whatever they're deciding to do. And he talked about how they kind of want to make it like Steam, because you can charge less if you get, there's less physical copies you can trade and stuff, like Steam, because you can't.
Yeah, you can't really
but
trade them.
I mean, that would make sense a little bit. I mean, you get lower game prices, but you couldn't sell it back.
Yeah, not to mention, like, with Steam, like, if you're bad and you get banned, you lose all your games.
Yeah, that would be awful. But
Yeah.
then another article I read said that they're sticking with $60 for a game. So
So it really doesn't. It just makes them more
Yeah.
margin. Like it
Yeah.
just gives them more profit.
I mean, that is cheaper than I would expect games to go up to 70.
Yeah.
So I guess 60 is cheaper than I would expect, but still.
You think that'd be 70 when the new consoles launch?
That would
I
have
wouldn't
been
be
my guess.
surprised,
But now
honestly.
Xbox Ones are 60, so I don't think Sony's announced it.
Honestly,
Yeah.
like, people always complain about paying $60 for a game, but, like, back in the 90s, like, with inflation, like, if you do it now, they were way more expensive. Like, some games could literally cost you, like, in today's money, like, $100, and didn't have, like, nearly as much content.
Right.
So, I don't know. I feel like 60 isn't asking too much.
Some games aren't worth 60 though. I mean,
Yeah.
you always run
Yeah.
into that predicament.
Yeah, I don't understand. Some people, like, think they can charge for a $60 game, like a game that's, like, 6 hours long, like Metal Gear Revengeance. I mean, like, I know you're supposed to, like, replay the game, but at the same time, it's too short.
Replayability doesn't add a lot on for me personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not for
Unless
me.
it's like I'll go back next year and play it again if I really liked it, but like
Even then, I don't think I would pay more money for that if that was just.
Yeah.
That doesn't up it in monetary value for me. I don't think.
Yeah, it's not like more content or anything like
Yeah.
that. It's like the
It's
same
just
thing.
harder content.
Right.
Yeah. Even then, sometimes I mean, like I might just replay the game again
Yeah.
on the same difficulty and make like almost identical decisions or something like that. If it's got choices,
Yeah.
play it like the same way.
Yeah. Unless it's like an RPG and there's like two like completely different paths you can go down. That's when I'll like replay it, like KOTOR or whatever.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, like Mass Effect.
Yeah.
The first thing that pops in my mind is Infamous. I don't know why.
I didn't play that much of Infamous. I played
Mhm.
some
neither.
because I got it for the whole when the PS3 servers went down for like how long was that? Like a month?
It was like a month at least.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah.
Yeah. And
it
then
was
they
a
were,
while.
Yeah, and then they
That
were like,
was
"Hey,
Interesting.
Here's some free games.
have
Sorry.
some free games. Sorry about all your personal information or whatever."
And we forgot all about it.
Sorry about everything. All of your life is just gone.
But I mean, I excused it too at the time because it was a free service. But now since they're
Yeah.
doing you have to pay for multiplayer, then
I'm
I
sure that
would
they
be-
would probably have to like give you a free month if something like that happened again.
I'd still be less
Yeah.
lenient for it happening at all, though. I'd be angry. I wasn't that angry when it happened 2 years ago.
Yeah, something
It
like
wasn't
that.
that long ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. The PS Plus, like, they're really upping it up. Like, aren't they like giving you like free games monthly or something?
Yeah, and those games are actually relevant compared to the Xbox ones where like
Yeah.
you have Halo.
And it's not even like a
Halo
good
3,
Halo.
Halo 3.
And Assassin's Creed Brotherhood or something like that.
No,
Like-
not even 2. Assassin's Creed 2.
Oh wow,
Oh,
yeah.
That's a great deal right there.
That must have cost them what, like $2?
Nobody has that game already, right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
At least it's
Games-
not the first one. And like I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
just look on
something.
the upside of things.
Aren't they all basically the same game, though? I mean, I haven't played all of them, but aren't they kind of very similar?
They're a little bit too similar, yeah.
What are
At
you
least
guys
in
talking
my-
about? Which one's the
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played really much of any of them. Really.
3 was supposed to change the formula up because, it's like American Revolution, but to be honest, I didn't like it nearly as much.
Well, now they got pirates, man, and it looks
Yeah,
so
80%
different.
of it's on sea.
Everybody loves pirates.
80% of it is on sea.
You're part
Yeah.
merman, and you can swim and assassinate people in the ocean.
What if you could like parkour walk
Uh.
on like water? I guess or just parkour from like the ship to water.
They were saying something about like whaling. I forget what it was.
Whaling.
Something with whales.
And then the
By a
game would
whale.
shut down by like PETA or something.
I don't know, that Assassin's Creed Mermaid Edition.
Yeah.
That might be where
Atlantis.
maybe make some DLC for the Pirates one. You
I was
we
gonna say,
go.
don't give him any ideas.
Yeah.
What
Assassin's
are you
Creed
doing?
5
They're
in
watching
space.
this right now.
How many
Right
people
now.
would actually? Well, I feel like I would, just because it sounds
Just play it?
ridiculous. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
I wouldn't play that. I'd be like, oh, how many times are you gonna parkour up the mast and hang out on the top as you sail and then jump off? and
No,
then
I
parkour
mean
up
the
to top?
Mermaid DLC. There's
Oh,
Mermaid
yeah.
In
DLC.
Atlantis, and
Yeah,
just
Atlantis.
hanging out with Ariel from
Assassin's Creed Atlantis.
There's literally just like
Going
songs and
to
stuff.
Atlantica. Yeah,
I feel like every
Atlantis
time-
Creed.
Flounder.
Every time we get together, we make up great games, like new
Yeah.
games.
We
that
should
just,
we
like-
should start making games, guys.
Hidden Block
I know.
should have,
Last
game
time it
development
was
in There we go.
Trampoline Simulator, like what? And then
Yeah.
like,
Yes.
but it had like a role playing element.
You know what
Man.
game they should make? They should make a game called like, something kind of like Nintendogs, but with old people, where you take care of like your grandma or your grandfather.
Can I have a
And-
fun fast?
Oh
Really
my
go
God,
all
no!
out on the grandfather grandmother creator, so you can like you can replicate your grandparent on the device
Yeah.
and then take care of them.
Retirement Home Tycoon or something.
Yeah.
Oh my, that sounds awful. That sounds
I want this game.
that sounds like something that you would.
It's just Jimmy's everyday life.
It's my life, guys. Every day, I wake up, I have my rice cakes, and I play checkers, and I fall down the steps, and then I have my little seat that rides up the side of it.
There you go.
Yep.
Yet you still fall down the stairs.
I'm sitting on it and it just collapses like 50% of the time, and I'm
Should
just
have invested in a better chair, man.
there we go.
Like if it was made like
Invest in
Sims, if you made it like Sims, you know how Sims has the pause, play, fast forward, and then like double fast forward, like times 4 or whatever.
Yeah. X4 would just be normal speed for like
Like
whatever.
Right,
There we go.
right. The fastest speed would be them still moving so slow. Like, please make it to the bathroom. Please make it.
Should,
Please, God.
gotta pitch some of these ideas, man.
I know.
Yeah,
They're
definitely.
gold.
Oh man. So back on topic.
Yeah, we just got
Sorry.
We
huge
went from
tangent
Xbox
there.
One to
How did we
elderly
get there?
people.
We went from Xbox One to Assassin's Creed to mermaids to old people.
Yeah.
There we go.
Something like that.
That sounds like a legit transition.
There you go.
I don't know.
I think
yeah,
so.
Exactly. I think we got this podcasting thing down. It's only our second one, guys.
There you go. Way to stay on topic.
Optimism. But yeah, so like, what are you guys' thoughts general on Xbox One's conference? Because I watched the most of it, and you guys were all watching it when I was at work and stuff like that, right?
Yeah,
So
I watched some
like-
of it. I was in class for a lot of it, so I just had to read up on stuff.
I
gonna
watched
be
the
honest.
whole thing, and it was impressing me at first. And I was like, "Oh, this stuff looks neat. Oh, this looks cool." And then I was like, "All right." And then I saw, I keep forgetting the name of that. It's like Sunset something.
Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, that's it. I want that. And then
Yeah.
I
Talk
found
about-
out all the price and stuff for the Xbox One. I'm like, I don't need that.
It looks
I'm
like
not gonna play that.
TF2.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play that.
yeah.
It's like a TF2
I like the
knockoff.
art style of it though.
It kind of reminds me of like Jet Set Radio mixed with like Left 4 Dead kind of. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
that sounds really weird.
That does sound weird.
That Spark
Yeah.
game, whatever that Spark, like that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
sandbox game where you like make your own games, that looked really cool.
Where
But
the mountains pop up like
I'm
or whatever.
a little bit skeptical about like how far can you go. You know what I mean? Like, how far, like, will the imagination let you go? Because, like, remember, like, when Scribblenauts got announced, and we're like, oh, we can't do anything in that, and then, like, we could do everything. Like, I'm not
doing
sure.
everything. I mean,
Project Spark.
Yeah.
That's what it was called.
But
now they can do everything.
yeah, now well, also they're doing the next Scribblenauts is like with DC Comics or
I
something.
know.
Like that, so you can
Oh
do,
my
like,
God.
superhero stuff.
I think that's gonna be pretty cool.
That's
I have
gonna be great.
the Scribblenauts Unlimited, but I haven't played much of it yet.
I'm waiting for the power sale to go on. Apparently, GameStop, like, sometime this summer is gonna, like, sell it for, like, $10 for an hour. It's like, I'm gonna get it.
I wanted to get.
Didn't they do that on some other game
This past
recently?
week, yeah, and,
Injustice.
It sold out in like a minute or something like that.
I tried getting it, even for, like, Wii U. The site crashed, and, like, when I got back, it was sold out. I was like, thanks, guys.
They probably just took down the site like right when it went up. They're just
Yeah.
like, it's gonna sell out. Like they just like they're just like, nah.
I was like, come on.
Just like switch the site over to sold out.
I don't know. I mean, like, the Xbox conference, I'll admit, I was actually, like, kind of impressed. Like, they showed, like, a lot of good games, but you can't... I love the games, but I hate the console. Like, there's way too many restrictions.
While it was going on and I was in class, I was trying to get people to tweet at me what was going on, and all I heard about was Killer Instinct 3.
And car games.
That I actually really want to play the new Killer Instinct.
That's
Same
all
here.
I heard about.
Ultra
I love it.
Combo!
I mean, they kick-started the conference with Metal Gear Solid, and like, oh my gosh, what's his name? Kojima?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like on stage, and they were like, "Oh yeah, here's Kojima," and he was just like, "Yeah, yeah." That was it. That was it. Just like, yeah, shout out to Kojima. Thanks for letting us play the trailer first. He's like, "Yeah, no problem." And he's like,
MP bro, and just like walks up.
There we go.
Man.
so that was the most interesting part to me. I was like, "Oh yeah."
The first 5 minutes. Not even, like, the first, like, 30 seconds of it.
That was like a movie trailer. I love that. Like, it looks like a next-gen game.
Yeah, I'll
love
give it
it.
that, definitely. Like it was really hard for me to imagine like the next leap forward in graphics too, like because I feel like we kind of peaked like
Yeah.
like 5 years ago or something
Yeah,
like that, and
at
then
a
like
certain
it just
point.
it's there's like polish that goes into like new games that make it look better, but nothing is really like brand new, groundbreaking to me.
Right.
So
I feel like next generation, whatever it's going to happen, it's going to be less about graphics and more about innovation, like different ways to play. Like, I feel like it won't be like based on controllers. I feel like it'll be based like something crazy, like Oculus Rift, like virtual reality or something like that.
Let's do
Rift
innovation now.
looks pretty cool.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
I feel like the future is more going to be like Xbox Go Home, unfortunately.
Xbox.
I don't think it's going to live. I don't think so.
I don't know.
Look at how stubborn they are.
They
It's
need to do
ridiculous.
yeah, they I mean,
Yeah.
like even after they had their conference, I mean, like they can't really back out of any of their stuff that they had like a few weeks ago when they talked about it, obviously. But like, they could have polled people, and they knew like the backlash would be there probably. So
Well, the polls
could've
that were
talked-
run, you have to understand the polls that were run probably don't factor in all those players that, you know, just get Xbox because it's Xbox for Halo and Madden, and that's it. You know, those
Yeah,
people
or-
don't watch E3, they don't care, they're going to get it anyway.
and we have to like also consider that there's also just the market of people who just buy it just to like stream Netflix and stuff like that. Like they don't
Right.
actually play
Yeah.
like a single video game on it.
That's why I'm guessing like some
Although-
people use it for...
Although PS3, you don't have to pay for Plus to stream Netflix on it. It's just for multiplayer. So you still have
Just
to buy
for multiplayer,
Xbox
yeah.
Live for Netflix on Xbox
But I mean, you can
Live.
get Netflix like bundled, like it's a software application available on like your Blu-ray players that are like $100. So you
Right.
wouldn't need to pay like $400 just to stream Netflix or whatever.
That reminds me about Blu-ray. Xbox One region locked their Blu-ray player. That really bothers me.
Xbox One looks like it's not launching in like Poland and stuff like that. Like there's places where
Yeah.
it's not launching, and PS4 is
It's not
like,
launching in Japan either.
Really? PS4 is
Yeah.
like just buy it anywhere. It's region free. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weren't they in an interview? They're like, what should people do if their Xbox One can't connect to the internet? Like, what if they don't have good internet? They're like, buy a 360.
I saw that.
Like,
Yeah, buy a
that's-
360.
It's not
It's-
how it works, guys.
that's a blunt way to put it, but
Yeah.
it it's
It's,
kind
like,
of
true,
true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
It's kind
No,
of
there's
true.
a different answer. It's called the PS4.
Yeah, he's just not obviously going to say that.
He looked frightened out of his mind. Like he literally looked scared. Like,
It's like,
Well,
oh
he should be.
despite
Well, how would you like it if like
360.
like you were the representative of this thing and like it's like people are going to ask you these questions, it's like terrible questions, like
They should
because
they
you-
should have
you
come up with
know.
a better answer than that. They knew that question was coming, and that's the answer they got is don't buy one, which
yeah.
it's true, but it's not really something that you should say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
goodbye.
Self-promotion.
Microsoft.
Take it to a Starbucks every 24 hours, and just.
Oh,
look it up,
God.
And then
You You can't even do that because like you have to bring the Kinect. You know how much of an idiot you'd look like there?
Hey guys, just gotta validate my Xbox One.
you just see like a line
play
of
this
people
game
out
later.
the door. It's like,
Hang on, let me just
why are you
put
here?
the camera.
It would just be like, oh hey, Ian's back to validate. Yeah, sorry guys, don't have internet. Gotta come in here and plug it in. Xbox,
You, like, have a
Xbox
TV
validate.
and
Okay, bye guys.
everything.
I wonder how long does the validation take? Is like a process, you think, or like
It's probably
like
just you
probably
connect.
really
It's
fast?
probably really fast.
Yeah.
Because it's probably
Oh.
it's gonna run like in the background, even if you're not using. If you're just doing first player, then it's just gonna do it while you're playing, and you're probably not gonna notice.
It kind of blows my mind. Like Microsoft underestimates like how many people don't have internet or like a stable internet. I mean, like most people in the U.S. do have it, but like other countries, Europe, like
That's, I mean,
But-
initially that's kind of how I was thinking, but now it's like they have a guaranteed whoever has an Xbox One has an internet connection. So I feel like they can design features that can play towards that and not have to worry about, oh well, if you don't have an internet connection, how's this going to work? So
that's true.
it kind of, I feel like they could have presented it a whole lot better than they did. They just did a
Yeah.
really bad job. I mean, on E3, did they even address any of that? They just kind of left it open.
They
and then
didn't.
Sony just had to walk in the park and be like, hey, look, our console can do what consoles have always done.
Oh god, that Sony conference. That was just an endless like rally of punches to Xbox. It was beautiful.
It
I
just,
mean, I think that's the only reason the Sony conference is like shining as bright as it is right now is just in the contrast of Microsoft doing so poorly.
Yeah.
they just
yeah,
announced
and-
things that have just, it's really
Yeah.
not, shouldn't be that huge of a deal.
And everyone's freaking out like, OMG, Sony won E3. Oh my god.
They did really, I mean, they had that price point, though. The system being
Mhm.
$100 cheaper, I mean,
They
that's
do.
one thing that you can't take away from them.
They
That's-
Yeah.
I think the best part was Jack Tretton's like he just had like the biggest
Yeah.
face the whole time. Like,
He was really satisfied with
play,
himself.
use games. And he's just like he's like waiting
Yeah.
for the applause, and he's like looking around like, "Come on, guys, come on!" It was the greatest. Like he knew the whole time that he was gonna get. And then Sony uploaded the video of how
The
to share
used
games,
game.
how to share games on PS4. It's a 22-second tutorial.
It's just
And,
like,
they
thanks.
Just, they hand him the game. They just go, "Thanks, it's the greatest."
I bet they made that like right after the conference.
They,
It's
were,
like, hey,
they
we're
probably
gonna
made it during the conference because the thing wasn't over yet when they did it. The conference
Oh,
wasn't
wow.
over. So
I'm
either
wondering if they're
before or
gonna
during.
pull that kind of stuff in actual commercials.
I wouldn't
I
put
mean,
it
I'm
past
sure
them.
they're going to do some kind. They're going to make that a selling point.
Did they make Xbox Done like the homepage for PS4 or something? I think that's what it was.
Yeah, if you type in xboxdone.com, it takes you to the Amazon listing of PS4.
That's
It's like
totally-
pre-order.
That can't be them. I'm sure someone just bought the domain
Yeah.
and redirected it there. It is
Yeah,
funny
it,
though.
It takes you to the PlayStation blog now, so who knows?
Oh,
If it was
Thought
then,
out.
it was very smart. So there you go.
Man, but
I mean-
to be honest, like the selling point for the Sony E3 was Final Fantasy 15 and Kingdom Hearts 3, and those got announced for Xbox One as well. So like, it was just
Yeah,
hype.
I pulled up the list. I'm seeing a lot of games that are out already for the exclusives for PS4.
yeah,
Like,
I
see,
read
like,
that
Don't
Xbox
Starve.
One had more exclusives than Sony had.
Yeah, well, I'm more interested in the exclusives that actually Xbox One has right now.
Some probably Sunset Overdrive, right?
There goes Luke.
He'll be back.
Let's see.
If it's not
well,
exclusive, then I'll be back.
I actually really liked the trailer that they showed for Dead Rising 3. That looked really good to me.
Mhm.
I
It's risky.
What-
it's all like
what
gritty
bothered
and
me-
Yeah,
What
It's
bothered
not
me
as
about
like
everything was the tablet.
silly. I don't know, but that's like the whole point to Dead Rising. I thought was like it was silly and
Yeah.
like and kind of just like a zombie playground.
I think you
at the
can
same
still
time.
do silly things, but it's just set in such a gritty, dark kind of thing. Maybe that'll make it more silly, I guess. I mean, if you put on ridiculous stuff and it's still dark and gritty, maybe that's funnier. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because okay, so what else is Xbox One exclusive according to this article I'm got up right now? Metal Gear Solid, the new Halo game, I guess. Titanfall.
Titanfall's on PC, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Rise, Son of Rome.
I
Quick
really
time
hate the
event
name.
the game.
Titanfall is an awful name for a game, I think. I won't
Yeah.
let that
Think
go.
so? That's the one with the mechs, right?
Yeah.
Did I see that? I saw that trailer. Yeah. Okay.
It's by the guys who make Call of Duty, actually.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Like which? There's a bunch of different guys, or there's two different companies that do.
Yeah.
I think it's like a
Call
bunch
of
of
Duty.
members who just made a new studio. I don't remember.
There's Infinity Ward and
It's like an entirely different name, but like there's Call of Duty like people who like developers like working on it.
Oh.
Right here.
So.
And then
Oh.
Killer Instinct, of course, which I was thinking was be awesome, and Battlefield 4. But a lot of those will come out, like Witcher 3 and Battlefield 4. Those will be on PC.
Sports. Connection.
Yeah.
Don't forget that, Gem.
The funny thing is that
And
Titanfall
sports.
on PC looks better than the one on the one.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
still feel like the specs
usually
don't
how
really
it is,
match to
right?
it's like a medium tier PC
Yeah.
for the new consoles.
I just want everything to come
So-
out on PC. It'd make my life so much easier.
I know.
But
I just do that anyway. Like I didn't really even have like a new console this generation, and that was like the first time. I used to be more heavily into consoles.
yeah, I
Now
mean,
I'm just more into PC.
the more I watched the conference, the more I was like, I'm not sure if I want a new console. Like, if the games that are exclusive to consoles now were coming out with maybe a little less better graphics, but still on PS3 or 360, I don't know if I want to buy a new console. It's expensive.
I want to buy a PS4 just so I can play Knack and Infamous. Those are launch games.
Took a friend to
Which
buy
one's
it,
which
and
one's
then-
Knack? I haven't heard that about that one. I don't think.
Knack is pretty much the new Ratchet and Clank type thing. It's like
Yeah.
it's an action game, but you get pieces of like I don't even know. It looks
Don't
cool.
you like take pieces of the world and put them onto yourself, right?
Yeah, that's it.
There.
What? That sounds cool.
It's
Yeah.
really cool. Like it's pretty much. I'm pretty sure they made that game just to show off what the PS4 can do.
Yeah, definitely. That's usually what launch
There's always
titles
like
are.
one of those games like at launch where it's just like this one's kind of silly. This is what the new console can do.
Exactly.
And Nintendo usually bundles it with theirs.
And then sometimes that's all they do for like 7 months.
Yeah, but the Nintendo conference was actually pretty solid too.
Yeah.
I mean like the it came like after the main, I guess, ones, which everybody always says that Sony and Microsoft are the main ones, but I still pay attention to Nintendo because I usually end up having more fun with those games a lot of the time anyway, or I spend more time with them.
I was a little
Usually.
disappointed
Yeah.
with Nintendo.
They played it too safe.
It was
To be honest.
really
it was
safe.
really safe. It
I
was
wanted to
safe,
see
though.
more Sonic Lost World. I mean, it's an exclusive for their platforms. You'd think they'd show it off a little more.
The
They
more I
showed
see,
the E3 more like before E3, like
Yeah.
the footage you were showing. Yeah.
the more I
but,
see of Sonic
mean,
Lost World, the more I think I'm not gonna like it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Just
Is it too like loose? Or
I don't really like the whole. I don't know if all the stages are like that on that cylinder thing, and the stage
Some
is like
are, some
moving
aren't.
and stuff.
Oh, is it
Some
kind of like
stages aren't like
Galaxy or
that.
something?
Some
And then
stages
there's
are
also like
entirely
the side scrolling. They brought those back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely gonna give it a chance, but
Isn't the 3DS one more 3D heavy?
the 3DS one is more side scrolling.
boo.
Yeah. It's Dimps. What'd you expect?
I thought it wasn't Dimps.
Nah, Dimps is doing it. I'm sorry. I mean, Generations on the 3DS was like, eh.
I
So-
enjoyed some. Well, the music was phenomenal. I mean, that's really
Yeah.
every Sonic game.
Yes,
except
I
for
mean,
Dark Brotherhood,
Sonic-
But
Sonic has
we
good
won't talk
music,
about that.
but that's not enough to buy a game for.
Yeah.
The only games I liked from Dimps were Sonic Rush and Adventure. Sonic Rush and Sonic Rush Adventure.
Sonic Colors on DS was actually, I enjoyed it a little bit more than the Wii one.
I never played that. Was it good?
It's really fun. I like it a lot. It's basically the definitive version of the Sonic Rush games because it's. I feel like it's a little less cheap. They've sort of got down like the whole 2 screens going at like lightning speeds. So it's just like just a giant pit of just spikes. That's what a lot of the later Sonic Rush levels are like. Where it's just, you need to make sure you hit every one of these homing attacks or you're done and you have to start the whole level over again.
Yeah, I hated that.
That's what I really didn't like about a lot of the Sonic Rush games, which normally, if you want to fix that, you play as Blaze because she has jetpack shoots. But,
right.
Sonic doesn't have that, so...
I actually played as Blaze like the whole game.
You need to play as both to, I think, complete the whole thing, though.
Oh shoot! I haven't played it since it launched. That was like 5 years ago.
I never played those.
Yeah.
They were fun. They were really fun. Like I like it. It's on par with Sonic Advance in my opinion.
I prefer the
Sonic Advance.
games.
Sonic Advance games were really good.
They're really solid. Yeah. A lot of people, they usually like push aside the handheld Sonic games, when in reality, I think only one of them in recent years has been bad. But we won't mention that one.
Well,
Which one is
Mention it.
Oh, it's the greatest port ever made of the original Sonic the Hedgehog. It was part of the best anniversary Sonic ever had, the 15th anniversary. We got golden titles like Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 and Sonic Genesis.
good times, good times.
Sounds great.
That
Why don't
was
we
the
do that
worst day
again?
ever.
Come on.
Someone should review that game.
Yeah, I know, right?
Sonic Genesis.
Definitely. Someone should review both of those games.
Huh.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
I did one of the two. I couldn't do this 06. I'm sorry.
Did you buy it? You were like, I'm gonna do this, and then like
Yeah,
a day, and you're like, I can't do this.
I can't do it.
I give up.
Some people will defend that game though. I haven't played it. but
I on like a daily basis, I get people saying you're overreacting. I'm like,
yeah, some people are like,
Just that
oh
face.
yeah, 06 isn't that bad.
it's better than Secret Rings. I'll give it that.
I remember one time someone tried to like defend Sonic Genesis because they're like, "Well, the very low frame rate helps you get jumps like more accurately." I'm like, "What?"
The game working improperly helps you play the game.
Kinda.
You were playing the wrong
Maybe.
game.
Yeah.
Go play a different platformer.
Oh man.
I've never actually been into Sonic too much. I
Me
mean, I
either.
played like the original
I like
two
them
and
quite
like the first 3 I played a good amount of, but like after that I just didn't even really
Yeah.
care to keep going.
I like most of the Sonics. The ones I hate are pretty much everything between colors. I'm sorry, not between colors. Between heroes and colors.
Shadow the Hedgehog is sort of when it went downhill. It's not as bad as games to come, but it's not the best.
I got that game for my birthday. I like begged my dad. I'm like,
It's
Dad,
like-
it's like Sonic with guns.
I started avoiding them at Heroes. Once Heroes came out, I kind of stopped playing. I was like, I don't know if I want to. I haven't played a lot of the really bad ones.
Sonic
I-
Heroes in itself has a lot of problems. Like, there are sometimes, like, when you land on certain platforms, Sonic likes to take a step or two forward, so if you land on, like, a platform that's the size of, like, Sonic himself,
Right.
so, like,
You're
he'll
off.
walk forward, and he's like, whoa, and it's like, if you didn't walk, you wouldn't have this problem, Sonic, and he's like, I wonder what's happening.
How many Sonic games are there? Because I feel like
A lot.
there's
lot.
like
Too
a
many.
1,000 of them,
There
and
used to be, like, one every year.
you guys like talk about them. Like you guys know, I'm pretty sure me and Jeff are on the same level here. But when you guys are talking in like timeline form, like from this Sonic to that Sonic, I'm
Yeah. It's
like
pretty...
what?
It can be kind of confusing. Like, once they went into 3D, they started to be like the ancient prophecy of the water demon guy that was a
Yeah,
Chow,
that was
but now he's
stupid.
evil. He's a Chow, but now he's evil and kind of nice, but only confused about his evilness and his niceness.
Apparently, there's close to 40.
Sonic Adventure 1.
Good
Yeah.
lord.
There we
Oh
go.
god. Man,
I
the
love the
storybook
Sonic Adventure
those.
games.
I like Adventure 2
Those
more.
those are the only ones I
Definitely.
like. Adventure.
Adventure 2 has definitely aged
It
better,
has,
but
Yeah.
I'll always
It's
love
still
Adventure
pretty
1 a
rough.
little bit more.
Just for Big the Cat, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
My favorite.
10
Why
out
don't
of
they
10
bring him
greatest
back?
Character. Yeah.
Man, yeah, for
He
real.
was
They're
in
saving him for
Sonic
a rainy
Racing,
day.
And Knights wasn't. Let's just put that out there.
He was in
Wait,
Wait,
which
what?
one?
Big the Cat made it into the Sonic Racing game before, and Knights was like just the flag girl, even though it was a guy.
Oh yeah.
So, poor
Flag.
Knights.
Flag girl guy.
He was downvoted or downgraded. Even Rystar didn't even get included. He was in a
Oh, he's-
DLC map. I'm gonna keep talking about this.
Oh, Jimmy, I don't think I ever properly thanked you for helping me write that one segment in my top 10, that Sonic
Yes.
segment.
that
Yeah.
was a joy.
Yeah, I really appreciate how you just jumped right in there. I was like,
See,
how?
I used to be a very active member of the Sonic fan base,
Yeah,
so I know exactly what pisses everyone off. Because I'm like, I look at all the IGN comments on every review they do, and it's just all like, I usually agree with what the people at IGN say about the Sonic games, because I mean, they're reviewing Unleashed, and they're like, the werehog is not fun, and like, you don't understand. It's not Sonic's fault he was a werehog, guys. It's Eggman. I'm like,
I'm sorry.
those
I do like a lot of the things in the Sonic fan base, though. They're pretty creative.
Especially those 12-year-old fan arts.
Oh yes. Thank you to Brian O'Malley. I think he's the guy. The author of Scott Pilgrim retweeted a picture the other day, and it was just, if you Google like any name plus the hedgehog, it just gives you like 7 pages of just MS Paint art of like new colors.
I just remember this one you showed me. It was like
It was-
a
it's-
circle
It's
and
so
like triangles.
great.
You
Like,
should make your
Google-
own. You should make a
I will.
Everyone
Jimmy
should
the
make their
Hedgehog.
own.
Yeah.
Everyone
Okay.
make their own and put it on the Facebook.
yeah. We'll
hidden
make
block page.
some fan characters for
There we go.
Sonic.
Oh my
What was
God.
the a little different topic? What was the Pokemon that you or Shane posted that looked like a melted ice cream cone or something? It was like
Vanillites.
It's the new
It was
Oh,
like
wait,
a
which one?
stage bug, Spupa.
it's like a yellow like a
Oh!
ice. That's what it looked like to me. It looked like
Yeah.
a melted ice cream with like sprinkles.
Yeah, it
Yep.
it looked like
There you
yeah. That's pretty much it.
I like it. No shock there, but
Yeah.
You love all of them
Is
unconditionally.
it the
Jimmy.
new fairy type too? Is that what that is?
nope, it
Or
is
is
not.
Nah.
It's not fairy type. There is a pollen. It's like a pollen fairy.
I forget what it's called,
It's
but
like
it has like
smaller than
apostrophes in the name.
It's like a something bebe.
Yeah, that's all I remember.
For a bebe or something. Like
Jimmy,
Yeah.
we like your goal should be to work for Game Freak and be
I'm not gonna lie. Not
I
gonna lie.
think that's what
Dream
it should
job.
I'd be okay
because
with that.
I think you need to get to a position where you have a lot of pull and stop ridiculous things from happening because
The melted ice cream one looked like something that might show up on Luke's Draw That thing. That's the first thing I thought of. I was like, wow, that looks like something that Luke could design.
which is horrible.
Hey,
I know.
he shows up in X and Y.
It's a terrible idea, man. Some of those comments in that video, like, "Oh, Hedgie's just like Sonic." I'm like,
Oh my god.
Really? Really?
No.
Don't say.
Yeah.
oh my gosh. It's kind of like what Wally that picture that Wally posted earlier. I won't say what it is, but it's like, what does humanity come to these days?
let's
It's
just
the
not-
girl taking selfies.
yeah,
in front
yeah,
of
yeah,
her
yeah. No.
father.
Yeah.
That was it.
I was trying to avoid it, Jimmy.
Oh, okay.
Mega 64 is the one that retweeted it.
I love Mega 64.
Same here. I watch like all of Rocco's videos like on his personal channel.
By the way, anyone out there, SGC next weekend, Mega 64 is going to be there, and so will myself and Luke. So,
I wish I could go.
Yeah,
yeah,
party.
they're not everyone else isn't.
I have better things to do, like eat Pop-Tarts
Exactly.
and watching Netflix, so...
I'm poor.
And reading
Gotta catch
our
up.
Twitter updates for when we're there.
Yes, exactly.
That's more important than actually
Somebody's
being
gotta read
there.
those.
Who else?
Somebody
Who else
has to.
I gotta favorite those things.
I have a responsibility.
Yeah.
So how'd you guys feel about Nintendo doing their conference thing just online?
Like the
I'm glad
direct
they
only.
did.
They said it's not. They
glad-
said it was a one-time thing, like special circumstances.
Well, one, they had
Really?
the problem of the site
Yeah.
just didn't load for like half of
Yeah, it was.
viewers.
I put it in 240p.
240p. Yeah.
I think
That's
what's
all.
really missed there is something I really like watching after everything's passed is audience reactions. Like when, I guess those could be just for the stream. They could just put in applause.
It's like a quick ball.
Yeah, but I do like hearing like
we
when
do.
something's announced and people go crazy about it, and you don't really hear that on an online. But
Yeah.
I agree.
you miss, you don't have as many technical problems because you just play the video.
It's all like a pre-rendered thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus,
The
you
lag-
are confined to like a time thing. They could have easily made that as long as they wanted. 'Cause
Mhm.
It's just their YouTube page.
The lag killed all my
Mhm.
hype though, because like I saw remember when they were about to show the new character for Smash, and you're like, oh god, no it can't be, and then it just keeps freezing. Like, come on, what is it? It was Mega Man.
He didn't
That
have
was-
his helmet on at first. I was like,
Wait, is it- is
generic,
that-
generic anime character? What?
Could have been like me from behind. Hey.
I called it.
I
I,
just head around like.
as soon as I saw his hair, I was like, "Oh, that's Mega Man."
I was
Because
gonna say, yeah.
playing a lot of what was that one Mega Man game where he didn't have his helmet on like throughout the
Mega
whole
Man
game?
Legends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played.
Mega Man
yeah.
EXE.
I watched my brother play that game like a lot, so I'm
It
very
was a good game.
yeah. I just
People went
remember him
crazy
kicking a
for
can.
that, though. People went crazy for Mega Man being on there.
Yeah.
People
It's,
go crazy for any third-party
He's
character.
Everyone's
Yeah.
forgetting Animal Crossing Villager.
yeah.
He's like
And-
Mega Man's like the
and
most
even-
requested though.
Strategically speaking, Animal Crossing dude seems pretty good actually because he can
We
you could
train
fire like
Yeah,
Metroid's like super blast and he could just pick it and put it in his pocket.
That was
Wait,
pretty
fire
funny
it back.
looking.
Just
I
like-
liked that.
And he
It's
can
like
fire it back.
Yeah.
See, out
Like-
of the three announced, I feel like I'm most likely to use the Wii Fit trainer just because it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just because it'd be
She's
funny.
like- she's kicking butt. She's just so happy about it. It's great.
Her smash ball where it's all the different yoga moves that come out just looks so dumb. That's something that I would be like, yeah, totally.
I've got to say, I don't
Puts people
know.
to shame.
I don't know if I'm like oblivious after making that one top 10 where everything was retarded, but I actually think the Wii U trainer,
She could
I
have.
mean,
fit
Wii
in
Fit
really well
trainer.
in that list. Like,
she could have fit in that list, but she's kind of like growing on me. Like I see her, like I've watched a few like gameplay footage of her fighting. I'm like, oh okay, I
That's
can get,
like-
I can
I
get
mean,
behind that.
I mean, it makes sense why they put her in. I mean, the Wii Fit series sold a
Yeah,
lot of
super
stuff.
popular.
So
Yeah.
It's sold consoles basically.
yeah, so I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, it's also a little bit stupid. But that's
It's
why I
just
kind of like
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
I
I don't.
really like the trailer for that.
She reminds me of
Oh,
Sheik
yeah.
out of anything, just like her
Like
build.
character-wise? Oh yeah.
Yeah, like her. Yeah,
Her
I mean,
moves,
there isn't a lot of female fighters in Smash Bros to begin with. I mean, it's
True.
called Smash Brothers. Let's be honest here. It's not Smash Sisters.
What I'm curious about though is like, what happens if Kirby sucks up the trainer? Does he just get like buff?
He probably gets like a ponytail and
I
then
hope
like
it gets like huge legs, just like
like
Sprouts
his
legs.
human.
like kid people.
yeah, like the Family Guy scene where it's like he takes off the dress and it's just legs.
Oh god.
It's the greatest.
It would- he
or,
would look
or that
like-
Pikachu mod and he just has giant legs.
He would
It's
look
so-
like Miss Pac-Man or Pac-Man
Yes.
when they make.
He would.
They got random sprouting legs out of this ball with a
That
face.
sounds so disturbing.
So should someone should do like a hyper realistic like Ren and Stimpy sketch of like what that looks like, like a Kirby ingesting the Wii Fit
Get on
trainer.
it, guys. Please, I believe in you.
Oh god.
That'd be amazing.
But
That
they're
would be
calling
great.
it. Didn't you guys? Someone said that they're calling it just Smash Brothers Wii U and Smash Brothers
No,
3DS?
not even that. Super Smash Bros. For 3DS and 4 Wii. I'm like, why do you put a 4?
Smash
Is it
U
a 4
and
or is it
Smash
4 like FOR?
FOR. Just
4,
Smash
yeah.
Bros. For 3DS, Smash Bros. For Wii U. I'm so
I
like,
do kind of like that. Weren't people calling it Dojo or something like that?
Oh,
That's the name of the site.
Oh, is that the
site.
site? Okay, I was gonna say that's a good name for a site, but not for. I wouldn't like that as a game.
Yeah,
We're
I
just
mean,
gonna say it right now, Smash U and Smash 3D. That's what we're calling it.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, like, what else would they call it? I feel like everyone was calling it, Smash Universe, and I was like, please don't call it Smash Universe. That is so lame. 'Cause
They
what's
couldn't-
after Universe?
The one person that made that, like the DeviantArt person that made up that fake box art.
I actually I'll say
so good.
I kind of liked it if it was just for the Wii U. That would make
Yeah.
sense to me. Universe
Yeah,
starts with a U.
Universe,
Yeah, but since
right.
it's on 3DS too, it wouldn't work.
3D verse.
Plus, they're different
Three-verse.
graphical styles.
But that's the thing, like, all the characters are the same, but all the
levels,
stages
levels.
are different, yeah.
It's
I'm wondering if there's going to be an exclusive like 3DS character at all
I hear that
Nah.
Wii Fit Trainer isn't in, like,
in the 3DS one.
yeah. For some reason, I've
Really?
heard that. I don't know if that's true or not.
I
but
think they said all the characters are the same.
I hope so, because I don't want people to be like, oh, that feels.
I think it would be cool if there was one character that was to each one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if like the eShop IPs that they had been launching, like the Pushmo guy, or
Okay.
whatever his name is. Is it Pushmo?
I forget his
I
name.
haven't played that.
I don't know.
Whatever.
And
then
it's
there's
gonna bother me
Dylan-
all day. What is
Dylan's
his
Rolling
name?
Western.
You can play the 3DS version, and can you? Did they say that you can link the Wii U version and the 3DS version and play against each other?
They
No.
haven't said it.
No,
I
they
think
said
Haven't
it's-
said
no.
anything like that.
Yeah,
They said no.
okay.
Okay.
you can like send your customized characters from 3DS to Wii U. So there's
His
some
name's
kind of
Mallow.
customizing something you can do, and that's the only, as far as I know, that's the only thing they've confirmed on what you can do. But you can't fight because the stages are different.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was
Right.
gonna say because there's like a totally different level set.
My guess is what's gonna happen is that you're gonna be able to like transfer your single player. That's my guess. Because like they said, they'll be able to transfer something like from 3DS to Wii U.
Like your
Stage builder
completion.
stuff, probably.
I think they
Yeah.
said character. I think they said customized character or something like that.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking like if you
What
like
do you
play a single
customize?
player with like a certain.
That's what I'm
character.
wondering what you can change about the characters.
Customize the animal.
I think it'd be kind
Crossing
of
character.
cool because I mean, like the modding scene for the games was pretty big. I
It
feel
really
like.
was.
Yeah.
And it'd be cool if they gave you like a bunch of tools to like customize a character, like your main, and like give them I don't know silly stuff.
The thing I like the most though is that Sakurai explicitly said he's trying to find a balance between melee and brawl
Yeah.
for the new one. That makes me happy.
I
No
think
more
that means making it a
floaties.
little bit faster and also take out tripping because that was super annoying.
Yeah, they confirmed no tripping, so I was super happy about
that's
that.
that's good.
Yeah.
Like it's already like a roller coaster effect. They're like, yeah, Mega Man. Oh, Wii Fit Trainer. Oh, they took out tripping. Yeah. So
See, I don't even care about
the
stuff like
next
that.
decline.
Like I'm not like
I barely.
It's all
I'm-
positive to me so
Right.
far.
Yeah.
I'm like
same
the
here.
most casual Smash Brothers player. Like I love playing it, but I really don't care.
all items on with my Wiimote. There we go. That's
What I'm just waiting on is like they're gonna tell us like what's different about it because right now all I see is an HD version of Brawl. Like I don't see the
Well,
difference.
we've only known
Some people
about
don't need
it.
more, man.
Like-
H-
Yeah.
HD is kind of generous too. I mean, it looks.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
with like the source material, how much could they really do?
I guess, but it looks really last gen to me. I mean,
You can see the individual strands.
I don't feel like that'll
Mario's
bother
muscle.
me that much.
it
If they-
won't
if-
bother me, but I wouldn't call it HD. I mean, you have HD cables, but I don't think the graphics have really changed all that much.
They definitely have. I think the particles are like
Backgrounds.
completely different. Like that's at least one thing that I noticed. And I know they're going for a different art style with
Yeah,
the characters.
more
Like so they lost the
primary
denim from Mario and everything.
I mean,
is a
I'm
lot-
not talking arts. The art style is definitely
Right.
different, but I don't.
Right.
It looks like something that I could see on the Wii. Like
I don't know.
doesn't-
It's
As
a
much
bit cleaner. That's about it.
right. As much as I've played Brawl and then seeing the trailer, I can tell the difference between the two.
I guess I'm
Uh,
not that
I can see
avid
it
a player.
Different.
Yeah.
I guess.
I haven't
Yeah,
played
'cause-
in a while, but I still play occasionally.
Because both me and my brother were like, yeah, this. We were like, yeah, this looks better.
Even
This
then,
looks-
I mean, even either way, I mean, they're so small when you're actually playing and they're moving around, so it really doesn't matter all that much.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see until like it's right in front of our
Yeah,
eyes.
the design of the
fun.
stages is going to be more important because you're going to see the stages more than you're going to see the characters.
Exactly. You guys noticed that like they took the approach of like the Super Mario Sunshine level and the newest one, and they kind of are flipping it. Well, it looks like a similar level design, but with the Skyloft from Skyward Sword in the trailer. Did any of
Like
you guys
so, it's like
catch-
a combined thing.
Like PlayStation
no.
All Stars.
Or is it like a?
Well, you remember how that level like it traveled you and then like landed you
Yeah.
on different planes
You go
to
from
fight
like,
on?
the island and then a
Right.
random.
Right.
It looked like there's like a Skyloft version of that same
Oh,
concept.
so it's the same
Yeah,
idea.
yeah, yeah.
It's not two levels
Right,
mixed.
right.
It's just the
Sorry.
same concept.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I
Yeah,
got you
like,
now.
Yeah, so like it's watching the levels, the new level, and they look like they had a similar like Animal Crossing level on there. But what really got me was the DS. I'm excited to see the DS
Yeah.
levels.
Yeah,
I noticed like how like kind of smallish they look, but like it fits the system. Like the Spirit Tracks level looks really cool.
yeah.
that looks
Oh, that did look cool.
I think they're gonna. They said they're taking like from the DS games. They're gonna have DS levels versus the Wii U version's gonna have the console.
That's a
one,
good
so
idea.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Expect like they have a Nintendogs level on the 3DS. So,
Right.
I like
expecting
that they did the bold outline on the characters for the handheld.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'd just be a pixelated
Yeah, it's
mess.
gonna make it look a lot better. That's probably
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna get. I mean, now that Smash Brothers is on 3DS as well, I really don't have that big of a drive to get a Wii U anytime soon.
I guess
Yeah,
they're
neither
better
do I,
online
actually.
features.
You're
Wait,
not
how-
interested in Mario
How
Kart?
do
or-
you guys? How
The
many of you
Mario
guys
Kart
have
looked
Wii-
pretty cool. The whole
That looked
drive
amazing.
upside down thing
gonna
looked
say-
pretty neat.
Driving on
Yeah.
the walls. Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, because everyone played that game.
Oh yeah.
That did it first.
Well, it was zero gravity. They tells you in the title. Come on.
What did you guys think of the new Mario, the Mario 3D World?
Oh, the one with the cat suits.
Yeah.
I'm happy about it, but everyone's butthurt that it's not like a new like adventure like Galaxy.
I think it's gonna be pretty fun. I think
It'll
it's
Yeah.
it'll
interesting.
probably be fun. I'm not sure how I feel
Yeah.
about the cat suits though.
Yeah, me neither.
Did you guys
see
not
the
like?
when they
Go ahead.
revealed it? All the devs like they put on cat suits.
I
And, like,
saw that.
That
It
was
was so,
weird.
I did not
They were
see
all
that.
like meow.
Those
I'm
Japanese.
Like, it's weird.
I lost it at the end of that trailer, watching the Nintendo Direct when it was like at the very end and it showed the title and it was like. I was like, I lost it. I lost it. I was like, oh my god. But I will say that my favorite part, I guess, other than the Smash trailer, was that tune that played in the 3D world, the little the new theme or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I love that. I was like, that
I
was
haven't
stuck in
heard
my
of
head all day after that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It looks really good. The only problem I'm worried about is that 3D Land was way too easy. So I'm hoping that this one's a little bit harder.
I still have
To
to
be
play that
honest.
because I literally,
Unless
well,
you
I
play
literally
Peach.
just got my 3DS, so like last week. So
Animal Crossing.
yeah, it-
Really?
Yeah.
You have joined. our
This now is
organization.
probably the best time to get one. I probably shouldn't have gotten a 3DS until Animal Crossing came out.
Well, there's another game now.
there's
There's, like-
games out, but it's
yeah, there's
like,
games now.
was it really worth getting? However long ago I got it. No, I just got another one anyway.
Yes, and because you knew you were gonna get the XL eventually, probably.
I got it because they were talking about Animal Crossing. They showed Animal Crossing like forever ago. I was like, yeah, Animal Crossing
It's
on
one of the
3DS.
first things they showed.
Exactly, and so I waited, and now they're like, now it comes out. I'm just like, well, I guess I just get the bundle, get the bigger one.
Yeah.
hmm
And you got the bundle.
Yeah,
which,
I did.
what do you think of how it looks and everything like that?
It's beautiful. I love
beautiful?
it. Yeah. I wasn't sure I was gonna like the whole polka dot
Polka dotty.
pattern, but it did not take me long to be like, yeah, I like this.
You're gonna look very sensual. Like it's very cutesy. So the girls, when they see it, they're gonna be like,
I'll just have to peer. I'll just peer over it. I can just look at people like this.
Hey,
Is this
girl.
I'll be
adorable?
like, if that was red or something, that'd be way harsher. Everybody'd be like, "Whoa, what's that guy doing over there?" But like, this is just polka dot.
Oh, polka dots! I can approach this person
No, it's cute.
that's staring at me over the edge of this
Yeah.
this 3DS.
I don't mind.
Like we're all doing
Definitely
bang.
Everybody's got.
Everyone's got the.
Hey girl,
Get to
I
that
just caught a bug. You want this bug?
Everyone has different ones.
This is awesome.
They match our personality.
Just in
I
the
love how
stream.
Luke
This
is
is
the
as
only
good.
one with the regular 3DS.
Oh, okay, we're still doing it.
Oh yeah, Luke, you
yeah.
need to upgrade.
No,
We should
I'm,
just
I'm,
play
Jeff
Animal
was just
Crossing.
about to play. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
I'm just
gonna
gonna play
keep
now.
this.
alright, whatever.
all right. Goodbye, everyone.
Get out of here.
Animal Crossing time.
Yeah.
You guys want to come to my town?
Yes.
Sure.
While
Only if you have fruit that I don't have.
Jeff,
Otherwise,
you know
I
I
don't
gave
give
you
a
my
crap.
fruit. I gave you my cherries,
you-
Jeff.
Whoa.
Yeah, but then the Isabel lady gave me cherries.
Out of context.
I need a little PG in here.
Like we're just gonna have like super rivalries about our towns.
I felt so bad about eating Nick's perfect apple. He was like, "Come to this town. I have something awesome to show you." And he gave me this perfect apple. I was like, "That's so cool." And I meant to drop it, but I ate it. He was like, "Seriously?" I was like, "I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that."
I sold my first perfect fruit
Yeah, me
because I
too.
just didn't know what it
I
was.
didn't know what
Yeah,
it was
me
either.
I don't even know what a perfect fruit is.
You
I'm-
are, Wallet.
Oh, thank you. That's touching.
That's totally a Tobias thing to say. It's totally a Tobias thing. I am a perfect fruit.
Definitely.
Am I crazy or is this really good?
Oh shit, bees! No.
You're
We're not
actually.
playing
You're
now.
actually.
Get
Sorry.
out. Leave.
Sorry.
Leave. You're gonna play
Sorry.
games now. You get
No.
out of here.
We don't play games on this podcast.
We talk about them.
Wallet, you either here or you're not.
Those
Thank
are
you.
two
Stern
things
speech
you
from
can
Luke.
be.
Get in or get out.
Thank you.
Oh man.
What else did
No.
Nintendo announce actually during theirs? Because I know that Bayonetta 2 is exclusive to Wii U, right?
What did they announce
That
that
looks
was
awesome.
really not expected, though? We knew Bayonetta 2 was gonna be a thing.
Oh, and they did Donkey Kong, the new like
Yes.
tropical
Oh,
Retro.
freeze one or whatever.
Most
I don't
people
know.
probably could guess that was gonna happen.
Eventually.
Yeah.
I
didn't
wanted
think it
Retro
took
to
them
work on
this long
something
to make a
bigger.
platformer. It took too long on that.
I would have
Yeah.
been happy to
Yeah.
see a new Star Fox title personally,
Thank you. Yes.
but
I feel like they're gonna announce more stuff. Like this was just like a normal Nintendo Direct for me.
Yeah, other than Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a month.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think that's why the reception of theirs is so high was because of Smash Brothers. But it's not even out until next year anyway. So
Yeah. I'm surprised it's coming out next year. To be honest, they just started development like last year.
I think they even have a bigger team. Like that team just keeps getting like bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
and
Well,
they have
why
Iron
wouldn't
Man
they?
films
Like
with
it's
Right.
that's like one of their
their
most popular
biggest thing,
yeah.
really.
They know it's
Yeah.
gonna sell like a bajillion copies.
But it's such a significant growth of their team. You know, they started out with such a small team, like not even thinking it was even going to turn any heads at all.
Didn't
And
even
now
think it
we're
was
at-
gonna be a game.
Yeah,
No,
I would
Didn't
be
have, like,
interested.
wasn't it just
was
like
like
a
different
prototype?
game at first, yeah.
I'd be
Yeah.
interested to see the just how each game affected sales of the console. There's got to be a graph of that out there somewhere.
Mhm.
yeah. It makes
Well,
you
I
think
mean,
of-
it's why I wanted a Wii. Honestly, like there was
It's
like
why I got a GameCube basically.
yeah, me
Melee
too.
was the most selling GameCube game, I think.
Yeah, but I'd like to see like how many, like a line chart of how many GameCubes have been sold up until it went out, and then how much that game affected it.
Well, it was like just a few months after GameCube launched, I think.
Mhm.
Was it?
Yeah, it was like I
So
think
long
it was
ago.
GameCube
Long.
launched November or something.
How about
and then
Wii?
Smash. Wii was like 2008, so it was quite a while after.
Okay, then I'd
Yeah.
want to see that one. Then that would be more
Well, Wii
interesting.
Sports still like that's what everyone wanted a Wii for. 'Cause, you know,
Still, it's not Smash Brothers.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And then
I wonder
it'll be
if the-
interesting to see how it affects Wii U because of how
Yeah.
Oh,
great
it's
the
gonna-
sales have been so far.
It's gonna be really high. Yeah, that.
Oh,
Like
It's
that.
going up. It's gonna
there we
skyrocket.
go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get a Wii U by the time the new Smash Brothers comes out, but
You think so?
Definitely.
I don't
Yeah,
think I'll
yeah.
have one.
I don't think
I
I'll
feel like
probably-
it's gonna sell a lot this Christmas with Donkey Kong and Mario World and Pikmin and
It has
Wonderful
to.
101.
I mean,
yeah.
They're
They-
fighting against two
Wonderful 101 does look
consoles releasing though.
They messed up. We all know that.
Yeah.
They could.
I would have preferred-
And when's the
the
Ouya
faster
coming out? Is
program.
the Ouya going to be holiday season? Because then it's 3 consoles.
It comes out in 11 days,
That
man.
competition-
Oh,
What was
shit!
your fantastic E3 story like? What
Oh
was that
god, that's
about?
right.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us, Wallace.
So pretty much like the Ouya, the conference for E3 is literally it was in the parking lot. They wanted to make it open source like the console, and apparently like there was some trucks that literally like they say intentionally they parked right in front of the Ouya booth, and so like they
They just like
wanted to
blocked
block
it.
yeah they just blocked it so no one would
Trying
see
to
it.
harsh their mellow.
And so pretty much like
Dude.
as a response, they bought like the land in front of the trucks, like and put posters on top of it there. And so because of that, the ESA like called the police on Ouya.
I find that hilarious. It's
They
like
just
Yeah.
gotta they
It's like
gotta
a
be glad that that
sitcom.
thing that it got funded. I'm still surprised that people funded
$9
that
million.
thing. Yeah.
$9 million.
They just need to be like, wow, we made out like bandits here. It's gonna play Android games.
I hear it.
Yeah.
Ooh. And then
Like,
there's
it's literally
the
like
the
I think it's
game stick.
Good though.
There's the game stick does that now. Like it's like a. Did you guys see that? It's like a controller. It's like the Ouya, only it's just a controller, I guess.
yeah. I
And
saw
then
that.
Mad Catz is making something that does similar.
Mad Catz is making an
things.
Android console.
Yeah. So
It's like the Ouya. It's not
Ouya.
even like powerful. Like they did a test rating and they said that it's out of like the most powerful like consoles on like for Android, it's number 41.
oops.
So it's not. It's horrible.
Yeah.
$9 million.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, if it has fun games and good games, then that's really all
Final
that matters.
Fantasy 3. Anyone?
A game you could emulate on anything else, pretty much.
Yeah.
Or
It's
just-
on DS. It's on iOS. Why? I don't know. It needs more support. There's only like one exclusive game right now for Ouya.
What is it?
I forget. It's.
I
like-
didn't even know they had an exclusive. Honestly,
Is it that like Smash Brothers esque like archery game?
Yeah, it's like some like soul thing. It's like
I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah, it's soul something. It's
I
like
just-
some 70s thing.
And it's only
actually
coming out
did
for
look
Ouya.
kinda-
Like it's not coming
Only
out on
for
other
Ouya.
Android devices.
System
For
seller.
right now, let me check it out.
So they're launching with
Ouya.
like one exclusive.
yeah, Soul Vijord. That's it. And it's by the creators of Portal. So I don't know. It might be good.
By like Valve Portal or like the original Portal guys, like that, because Portal
Let's
was an
see.
idea from like a group of indie developers or something like that.
It's by Airtight Games. Kim Swift. I don't know who that is. He was the creator of Portal.
Yeah,
so that's
yeah.
what it says. Yeah.
It's a girl, I think.
My bad.
The name was Kim, right? Did you said Kim, right?
Kim can be a guy's name, you know, King Jong Il, you know. I shouldn't have said that.
That's where you go.
That's where I'm going.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Wow. All right, you guys. I actually have to peace out right now.
That's okay.
All right.
That's
It's nice seeing you,
Fine.
man.
Thanks
Bye.
for coming. Bye.
My internet is terrible, but I love all of you. Goodbye.
See ya,
Aw,
Luke.
it's nice knowing you.
So how do we all feel about Luke?
Not so good after that.
not really good.
Leaving midstream. What is this?
Oh man. So what else happened at E3? Is there anything else major?
Like with trailers. Did you guys see the Battlefield 4 stuff? Because it actually
It
looked
looks so
kinda
good.
crazy.
I did
That looks
not.
like-
I heard that there were
Right.
differences, but I didn't hear.
After this,
what
you
they
should
were.
actually go watch the like multiplayer gameplay to it
64
because
player multiplayer.
it was pretty crazy. Because I guess like somebody could be like on an iPad or like a tablet and like be the commander, so like be
Mhm.
sending like mission objectives around to
Right.
like commanding like the
Like,
entire unit.
What was that game that
There was this one game that
It was
did
two-player, and one person was doing RTS and one person was doing the FPS part.
Yes.
It was on PC.
No,
What was that
there's-
thing
okay.
called?
There's a game called it's an old game called Savage, like Heroes of New Earth. The guys who made Heroes of New Earth but S2 Studios had a game called Savage where you could it was actually a really cool idea where somebody was doing the RTS like overhead building of like in Warcraft or something like that.
Right.
And then like every other player was on the field in like a first person perspective.
Right.
Like shooting, like first person shooter and stuff like that. Or like in third person.
That sounds awesome.
I've never been that into Battlefield. Battlefield 2 is pretty
Yeah.
good. Battlefield 3 I barely played. I played it, I was like,
I like Bad Company a lot.
Actually,
I didn't
you
play
can
the Bad
you can
Company
get Battlefield
games.
3 for like $5 today. If you want.
Really?
If you want Battlefield 3.
I don't
I
think
might
I
have to do that. I never had Battlefield 3. My dad buys all the CODs, so I just play with him.
See,
I'm
I
not a
prefer
big
the Call of
fan.
Duty multiplayer, honestly. At least to Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3, it was... All the maps were so big, it took forever to find anybody.
It's
Call of
more
Duty,
tactical.
Call of Duty is just frantic. I mean, being good at Call of Duty doesn't really mean anything
Require-
skill-wise.
Yeah.
It's just, you get in there and you play. And that's what I like about it, but...
I mean, it's
like, I
a
was-
fun franchise.
Yeah.
It's just they milk it out way too much.
But you should have seen the trailer though for Battlefield 4, like the multiplayer part, like the physics, I guess, of like the buildings and the surroundings is like amped up, like way hardcore. So like
Right.
they there's this part of the trailer or something where these guys like go in a skyscraper, and so like a really huge building,
Right.
and like the whole building at the end of the trailer is like falling over because like a bunch of like vehicles were like shooting at it and like took the entire building down.
But
It
do
looked
they have
pretty
a
awesome.
That's
dog.
crazy.
Do they have
Yeah,
a
do
dog?
they have a dog?
And
Do they
also,
have a
do they have
dog?
intelligent fish? I want to know if I get in
Oh.
the water, are the fish going to swim away from me?
I don't
If
know.
they don't have
love
that,
that.
then it's
These
just
seem like the
rude.
kind of questions that need to be answered though, like right after they announce their game. Like,
Exactly.
like
This giant
Now we'll be
building
taking
falls,
que-
and everyone's
we'll
like,
be taking questions.
and then they're like, but we've got a dog, and they're like, oh shit.
everybody loses their minds.
Did you guys see that video with like when they talked about like the fish that go away from you in the AI, and then they show footage of like Mario 64 with the fish going away from you?
I didn't see that.
No.
It was great. Oh,
Also,
Everything's scripted,
I know
lame.
Wallowed was very excited when they announced Versus, Final Fantasy Versus.
Versus
Oh.
15. Oh god,
Versus
it looks
15,
so
yeah.
good. Like I don't know.
It looked really good, actually, to me too. They're adopting like more like I want to say like Kingdom Hearts battle
Yeah.
system, and which is probably really smart for them at this point because I don't know, like the last
And
few
they
Final
suck at
Fantasies,
it.
I just didn't like the combat system. I would have been totally okay with just like the basic like line of each side combat system, like if they had just kept it the same, but and then like improved on it, obviously, but like they didn't do that, so I don't know.
Yeah. To be honest, like I get kind of like a Monster Hunter vibe from it. Did you see like them just like taking out like the huge beasts and everything?
Yeah,
That looked really cool.
The trailer
Yeah,
looks pretty cool to me. I'm not that into Final Fantasy, but I did like the trailer. I thought it looked pretty good.
I'm one of those few people who thought 13 was actually like all right. So like I don't know. I like most Final Fantasies.
I couldn't tell you the difference between any of them. So, Crystal Chronicles, baby.
Played
Yeah,
Oh,
Crystal
hardcore,
Chronicles.
Yeah.
Let's get around that campsite and send each other mail or something. I don't know.
They
What are you
dance.
doing that
doing
game
that?
again?
They dance around the fire. That's the one where you have
Yeah.
to carry the pot above
Yeah,
your
yeah,
head.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
If you played like multiplayer, you like have to play with 3 other people because nobody's
Yeah.
gonna be the chalice bitch like that whole time.
Yeah.
The
Like,
AI
have
is
to-
so bad.
I liked it though. I liked that game. It was fun.
It's fun.
It was one of those ones that would just destroy friendships though, because it'd be like, that item's mine, because you rotate items, and then I'd just take it anyway, and they'd be like, I'm so pissed at you.
I need that to combine with my other magic spell.
The only thing that bothered me about Final Fantasy 15 is that they openly said, "Yeah, we're going to make this a series, and there's going to be direct sequels."
What's
It's
wrong
like,
with that?
don't do that. Because we all know, like, I don't know. Every single sequel they've made to a Final Fantasy game hasn't been, like, even close to like what the original was. Like 10.2, maybe it's all right. It's not as good as 10. 13.2, they improved on the combat, but the story was bad. I don't even know why they're doing it.
There's some improvements in the newer versions over the predecessor, but like in 10.2, like the combat's better, I would say. But like the story is just non-existent pretty much. Like
exactly.
And but I haven't played 13 or 13.2, so I can't really say anything about 13.2.
Are you guys more excited for that one or for the new Kingdom Hearts? Because those are I don't care about that game either. So
I'm probably more excited for the Kingdom Hearts, but they didn't really release a whole lot of information.
Yeah, I'm curious about the worlds.
Player, but I am interested in this one, mostly because if anyone hasn't played Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance yet, you may want to like mute it for like a minute, maybe, while I go on.
Do the finger thing.
Yeah, I'll hold up like this.
Just steal it. Just steal the finger. Thanks, TGS Podcast, for the idea.
There we go. All right. So, basically, if you played Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, because this is the only reason why I played it, the characters from The World Ends With You on 3DS are part of the story, and I really like that. And at the end of the game, they say something along the lines of, like, we should hang out again sometime. So I'm hoping that in the next Kingdom Hearts, there's should be an inspired level. So that'll be pretty neat. Or I'm done.
Like a legit.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, pretty much.
What interests me is that Disney has like acquired so much stuff since like the last Kingdom Hearts. They've got the Marvel, they've got the Star Wars. So imagine like Iron Man World. Oh god.
Just running around, and it's like Robert Downey Jr.'s like, "What's up?" It's like,
now, what would be interesting is like a Wreck-It Ralph world, because it'd be like a video game in a video game.
You think they're really going to do stuff like that?
I feel like they would.
So meta.
They did Tron.
They did do Tron, that's
did?
true.
Yeah.
But Tron World is like you're just in a computer pretty much. It's not actually like you're in Flynn's arcade like going around or anything like that. But yeah, well, I would actually say that I'm kind of excited for 3 just because it's been so long since 2, and like I never really played much of the portable ones like at all. And
the DS ones aren't that good, to be honest.
They weren't really. Some of them weren't even about like Sora. Some of them were like
Roxas,
remakes kind of and stuff like that. But like everybody knows that they just want like 3. Like 3 is what everybody wants. But like also just because like the Kingdom Hearts 2, I don't feel has aged as well. Because like if you go back and play it, it's like it has voice acting and everything like that. But like you forget how little voice acting it actually has, and how much of it is just really cheesy text, like dialogue. And it's actually kind of annoying when I actually went back and played it again, like a few months ago.
I don't blame you. Sorry, that's my garage.
Oh,
that's my dad. Yeah. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. Pretty much the only like Kingdom Hearts I like legitimately enjoyed were 1, 2, Birth by Sleep, Chain of Memories for PS2, and I kind of like Dream Drop Distance.
How many more were there? Yeah.
Recoded and 358/2. I don't like those.
So just
I think I played 358/2. That's the one for PSP, right?
Why would you
That's the
name a
one for
game
DS.
358
never
over
mind. I played the one for
2?
PS. I don't know.
That sounds like an awful name.
yeah.
It is. It's pretty dumb. But I don't know. It's a matter of like you're controlling it with the D-pad, and you had to keep going to the exact same world and just do different missions.
All the names of the Kingdom Hearts games seem to sound like fan fictions.
Yeah.
Like
Birth by Sleep.
The Birth by Sleep.
Dream Drop Distance was a really cheesy name to have, I thought.
They just wanted the 3Ds.
3Ds!
Yeah.
Oh!
So clever.
Did you drop in any distance in a dream in that game?
You do.
You do?
Like to go from world to world, you're like diving, so you're you're dropping around.
Okay, I'll give it a little more slack then. It's still a really cheesy name, but since
Yeah.
they actually incorporated it, then okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't like how they keep going like Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Final Remix.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Like I never
It's
understand
just filling time, really. I think.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we'll just re-release this, we'll re-release 2, and then, hey, look what happened, 3 is done, what?
Maybe they just didn't know what they wanted to do with it for a long time.
Probably just because people buy them. Same reason
Yeah.
movies are getting re-released in 3D now. It's like, oh man,
Yeah.
I totally haven't seen this before.
And even then, like, it's like, crap, it's not
Yeah.
even good 3D when
It's just
they put
that
it back
people
in.
will buy it,
Yeah.
while you're waiting for 3.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna buy the HD Kingdom Hearts. It's only like $40, and you get what, 3 games in it?
Only 40. I could get a new game that isn't an HD remake for 40.
Mm.
Yeah.
Less.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I watched some people play either Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2, and I've played some of 1. I just don't like it. It's not my kind of game, and the fact that there's Disney characters in it doesn't help it at all.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, yeah, I think that's part of the thing. Is the pull to the game is if you really enjoy Disney, you're going to like those games substantially. Like,
I do enjoy Disney though, but I don't want to play like a serious RPG.
Goofy.
Yeah, with
It
Goofy.
like garbage.
wavers back and forth between serious and like silly though.
I just think how it's like it's pretty funny how it's like the heartless are such like evil creatures and they're stealing souls and it's like goofy. Like it's goofy. Please remember.
It's like, how serious is this really? Because I got stuff to do. Like,
I gotta think.
Oh man.
what did you guys think of the trailer for Saints Row 4? Or have you guys seen anything about
I
it
didn't
yet?
see it.
seen
I still
it.
need to
A little
play
bit.
Saints Row 3. I need to
Well,
play
we're,
that.
I
we're
hear
gonna
the
do
game's
that.
just
Yeah, we gotta
nuts.
play that.
We're gonna do that soon. But
Yeah.
how they're adding superpowers to Saints Row 4.
Yeah.
So it's
Are?
basically like,
What? Are you
yeah, so you can
serious?
run around at like super speed and like basically like fly around like you would
That
in like
sounds
Prototype
awesome.
or something.
That is
It's-
beautiful.
That
It's
sounds
just
good.
insane. Like they've just lost all fucks for boundaries. And
They're just like, you're the president now and you have superpowers. Like,
You're
that's
the president and have been abducted by aliens, and you also have superpowers and are in.
Can you not mute your mic when that happens? There you go.
There we go.
So what do we think of? Well, no, I'm just
He can still hear
I know
us.
he can still hear.
There we go.
And then there was the Watch Dogs gameplay.
Yes.
Looked pretty sweet.
I didn't see that.
It
Oh, yeah.
continues to just make me want it.
Yeah, but that's
Isn't that
coming out for PC.
Yeah, exactly. I was like,
I'm
I
excited.
honestly thought that was gonna be like a PS3 exclusive or something when they first announced it, like way back or
Yeah.
something like that. But like now it's on it's gonna be, isn't it gonna be on this gen and next gen and PC? I
Mhm.
think.
Is Watch Dogs coming out for this? Yeah, maybe.
Watch Dogs is coming for PS4. That's confirmed.
Is it coming
I
out for
think.
PS3? I think
it's-
that was Last of Us that I'm thinking of that
Oh.
did that. I don't know if Watch Dogs
I
is
don't
doing
remember.
that or not.
Let me see.
Yeah, just look it up. Either way, I mean, I'm gonna get it on PC. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna get it on PC. But yeah, every single like they hit a home run like every time with their gameplay. Like they
that
show
whole
up
the whole
just enough.
blackout thing, and then you shot their
Oh,
legs,
yeah.
their knees out.
That was
It's
awesome.
brutal.
Yeah, it's
Sounds-
coming out
looks
for
awesome.
everything.
Everything.
Absolutely everything. Even Wii U.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
is it coming out for PS3 or is it just next gen?
Yeah, PS3, Wii U, 360, 4 in 1,
There you
and
go.
PC. Yep.
One
I'll
thing
still
I
get it on
noticed,
PC.
I'll just get it on
Um,
PC.
Yeah.
not just in like Watch Dogs, but Watch Dogs. It was in a lot of the games. They're like, oh, and you could take your iPad in the middle of an intense action scene and like,
What
blow
is up
shit
with that?
And I'm just like, do I need to hold like my
All of your
toaster, my
devices.
TV, and my iPad while I'm playing? It's just
See,
like,
I'm wondering if they had that kind of stuff planned, or if that's just a response to the Wii U having a game.
that's what I'm thinking. I think
I'm
the only
curious.
one I'd actually.
Well, I don't know
want
because
is
like
the
in
Wii U.
Watch Dogs, the whole thing is like
You have the phone.
he uses
that
the
can-
phone.
True,
So I
I
wonder
don't
if they
wanna
were
do it
like,
on my phone. I won't use that feature.
Neither would
I
I.
probably won't either.
Ever.
I might, like, for the novelty of it, like, once or twice, and then I'll probably just be like, this is annoying. And then, like, because you have to, like, put down your... It's like, okay. And then I'll end up, like, getting sidetracked, like, like...
I just
freaking
feel like
Facebook is open
super
on it or
grumpy every new peripheral they do. Like, that's away from a keyboard or mouse or a controller. I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do that. That sounds
Well, hopefully
awful.
for the Wii U version, it'll be right on the gamepad.
Well, I
Watch
want
it not
gonna
be
get
able
a
to,
Wii,
like, you
probably.
need your 3DS and your smartphone. It's like
You get a map on the
you have to
gamepad,
be
but you have to use your phone.
buttons.
You still have to do all the iPhone features on your iPhone. So you have an iPhone and a tablet in front of you. You're just like, okay, I got like 4 screens. Just gotta make sure this. You don't.
You get really
It's like
dizzy.
something is going down in the game. Which screen do I look at? Like,
It's like if you have like multiple phones and it's like one is being called, you're like crap, and you're like picking up each.
Yeah, what
one.
if you're trying to dial something and your phone goes off and then you just die and like you have to start over?
someone's
The
like calling you
awful.
during like a heated mission.
It's like,
Like,
FaceTime, and it's the person's face like. You're,
Oh, God.
you're in the middle of a heist, and then it's like, and it's like playing music.
I don't know how.
Shit,
What if they did? You know how
damn it.
in GTA 4, like, or maybe the other. That's the only really GTA. But the cell phone pops up from like Roman when he's calling you. What if they did
Yeah.
that on your phone, but it was it looked like FaceTime, like it was just a CG of the guy talking to you, and he's
That would
like,
be
"Hey,
so
man,
creepy.
that would be super creepy."
Not as creepy
That'd
as
be
Connect
awesome.
watching you though. I don't know if we've touched on that yet.
You can turn it off apparently, but still.
I hear you.
Didn't they say it like skeptically?
They
though?
said
Like-
they had to put it in for there's some countries that don't allow, I think it's called vampire devices or something like that. So they have to include it.
Tense.
They have to include a way to turn it off, I think.
Okay.
But they're really pushing the functionality of it, so I feel like if you have it off, you're not going to be able to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like you have to
I
have the
get
Connect
you.
on to do stuff, but I guess there's a way to turn it off. So if you don't want to use the Xbox On feature or whatever, then you can turn. I mean, you could always unplug it, but that'd just be a pain. Especially because if they want to do the whole everything runs through the Xbox One and then goes to your TV. So if you want to unplug the Xbox One, then all your other stuff doesn't go through to the TV. So I'm not game with the whole
Yeah.
listening to you thing.
Yeah, I don't really care for that.
It, like,
either.
knows
I just
your
don't care
heart
for like
rate.
the
It's
Connect
weird.
being bundled in. Period. Like
That's fine.
I would
with
not
the,
really
I would be
use
fine
it.
with them bundling it in.
At
It doesn't mean I
least-
have to use it, but they're making
well,
it to where it's like
do
you have to
think
use it.
How much do you think it would be without the Connect in there? Like if they didn't make it like a permanent addition.
Well,
like,
the Connect
how
was
much-
$100, wasn't it?
It's like 120
Yeah.
still.
120.
Something
Yeah.
like that, yeah. When it
Like, for
launched,
the
wasn't it like
old Kinect.
200 or
I
something?
have one. Guess
I'm
what
sorry.
I bought? Guess what I bought? Sonic Riders Zero.
Wasn't that like
Sonic
broken?
3 Riders. You can't turn, and it will turn. Like if you want to turn, you have to lean forward, but then your character just like freaks out, and then sometimes you'll just be like you have to stand sideways, so you'll be riding the board, and then your character will just be like, "Oh, are you turning forward? Oh, I guess that means brake." So in the middle of a race, you'll just be like, you'll be sideways, and then your character will just be like,
Just wait for
Oh
you.
my
you'll
God.
miss a jump, and it's the worst. It's the worst. It's terrible.
Did
I'm
they ever
sorry.
make a Connect?
Sonic
They did
games.
Connect for Tony Hawk. I know they had the board. I don't think they
Did-
ever went to
Didn't
Connect
that
for it.
like not work functionally?
Oh, I'm sure it
well either?
didn't.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
was stupid. It's literally like a skateboard peripheral with like no wheels.
It has to be the worst if you're like me on second floor of my apartment complex and I'm jumping up and down on this little board.
Oh god.
That'd be awful.
Get like a
It's like
a
the
nasty letter on your
plasters.
door or
Yeah.
something. Some guy like knocks on your door. It's like, what's all this ruckus?
But
It's gonna be an old guy.
The twist is when he opens the door and sees Ian like having fun.
I'm like,
fun
yeah,
on
Tony
his
Hawk
Connect.
ride!
And then it's just like, and then you're
Just
both
a
playing.
display
You're like,
hat.
Yeah, then you
right,
both
yeah.
play.
Yeah.
Then it just says Microsoft at the bottom.
That's
Like,
how you make
yeah.
friends. Microsoft Connect's making you friends by annoying them
And then
at
they
first.
can watch and be like, and they can film you doing that, and then put in a commercial, and be like,
See-
this is having fun.
Friends in the same room with the Connect, though, going back to the one, I would totally be the guy that's turning the Connect off all the time. Xbox
Oh, yeah.
off.
Actually-
Xbox, go home.
I'm about to get this hidden achievement. Xbox off.
And I'd totally be the guy that'd be like, wouldn't it really suck if I said Xbox off right now and it would just like turn off? And apparently you can change the voice commands though, so I'd probably change mine to be like, Xbox fucking wake up, and so I'd be like, that's what you have to say to turn it on, guys.
Just the secret name. Like no one else will be able to turn it on.
Xbox, you're late for class. Get your ass out of bed.
Like some eloquently long
and then
phrase.
when it boots up, it has like a Siri voice. It's like 5 more minutes, Mom. It's like
Well, that I don't know if they ever got an answer for that Twitter conversation that I posted a while ago about if you're on like an Xbox party thing and someone in the party says Xbox off or something, will it turn everyone's Xbox off because it'll play
I
through
really
the
hope
speakers?
there's like voice recognition or something like that.
That would... Okay, would you rather it be it would turn off everything, or would you rather it be the Kinect listens to you all the time and knows your voice, and it senses like your body movements because that's what the Kinect does?
That's scary. That sounds like some Terminator shit.
Kind of creepy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's the future of video games, guys.
Great.
Let's hope not.
Next Xbox is to be like a bodysuit.
I'm really...
Next Xbox is gonna be like a brain chip that you have to. It's like Microsoft's sitting at their computers and they're like, Jeff's going to Starbucks.
Also, no use games.
Yeah. Also, we know you're buying that game. Also, we know your friend wants to hang out with you on Saturday and bring over the newest game. No. Just no.
I can't let you do that.
Yeah.
In like a
Wait,
strange...
you want to actually play a game? That's no. Sorry. No.
I feel like this coming year...
It changes the channel. Like,
Wait, someone said it actually like senses your heartbeat.
yep, it senses your heartbeat. So
What?
if you're dying, Kinect can call the hospital for you.
Kinect saved their life.
It all goes back to the elderly people simulator.
I was
If
gonna
you're
say.
an elderly person that's playing and you're dying, it's like the new life alert.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say you don't even need life alert anymore. Xbox.
Help!
doesn't do
I've
that.
fallen and I can't get up. Don't worry, I got your back, bro. I'm
Kinect's
watching.
like Xbox on it. There we go.
What if this feels like I feel like this could be like a horror story, like or like like old Nickelodeon Goosebumps things or something like.
Creepy pasta.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like
My Kinect came alive.
yeah, one night I said something in my room by myself. Kinect responded. Like
One time I said, "Stupid Kinect," and he was like, "Excuse me, that's not very nice." Like,
yeah,
like
Oh,
it's
no.
a really polite Xbox, and it's just, but it's still creepy because it's talking. So it's like,
It's like a British accent too.
"Could you
or
pass the
something,
potatoes, please?" It's like,
They're gonna make some like dating game where it can censor body language and stuff, and someone's just gonna fall in love with a Xbox One.
it
Oh,
already happens.
God.
In Japan, I think you're.
Oh,
allowed-
yeah,
You can
totally.
marry
Marry
like
a
dating
bird.
sim people.
That's interesting.
Yeah. There's like a
It's
hotel
unique.
like specifically for it. It's really weird.
It's
How
like,
do you invite your friends and family to that like event? Like, is that like a?
I'm marrying my Xbox One, guys. I hope you
have,
guys
like,
can
your
make
DS
it.
or something on like a pedestal, and you're just like you're in a tuxedo and you put like a little tiara on your 3DS or something like that, and then your like parents are sitting there. It's like, where did we go wrong?
Yeah.
I knew those, and then Fox News shows up. Video games are evil. Like,
yeah.
I feel like at
violence
that
and
story
now
though, I might start
marriage.
believing it though. I might be like, well, maybe they have gone a little too far. If this is what's happening.
Exactly.
I used to just sit on my couch and with a controller. Now I get to marry it.
It does everything I need.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Plays
Well,
Netflix.
what else was at E3? Was there anything else that caught anybody's attention? I feel like I
The-
missed a ton
Yeah,
of it.
maybe if
so-
we were able to go.
They had a teaser for Star Wars Battlefront. The next
I
Battlefront.
heard about that. People have been asking about that for forever.
Man,
It was
how about
such a short teaser though.
Still,
How about that
remember
Halo
when
2?
they closed LucasArts or whatever, didn't they?
Mhm.
And people got
Yeah.
so pissed, and now it's like, hey, Battlefront's coming out. I bet they feel.
I know, isn't that
stupid.
weird? Like they closed it and then now it's still. I mean, because they had some Battlefront 3 stuff. You can find if you go to YouTube, you can find some like
Who's the
alpha
developer?
stuff. I think DICE. I
Dice?
think
Battlefield?
Dice.
Did I say
I don't know.
Battlefield or Battlefront?
No, I'm saying like, didn't they make Battlefield? DICE, was that them?
Did they make the
Full
earlier
circle.
ones?
Full
think-
circle.
Didn't they make like the third one? I think.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Probably. Sure. Yeah, they
Okay.
did.
Yeah.
Let's just say.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But
Watch it not be them. It's just like it's not even a similar name. It's like car.
Battlefield games.
There.
Car.
The first word that I could think of. I mean, most of E3 was just, how real our car looks.
That's true. They had a lot of cars.
This is the only one of this car in the world.
Cars
and
have
we're
to be the
seeing it
easiest
live,
thing
but-
to make look realistic. Like
Yeah.
a car.
We saw. I was like, wow. I never knew that cars were such an important part of the games industry. Like one of them was it was almost like an advertisement for like a Honda car.
Yeah, I noticed
They were
that.
just like,
Well,
did you know that we have some of the highest rated automobile sales in the country? It's like,
wasn't
Yeah, they
the
just like show a
don't
car
care.
just
Like,
coming out of the ground. I'm like, what is going on?
the new Gran Turismo game, wasn't that for current gen systems? I want to say,
Yeah.
and it looked like really good because I mean it's cars, so it's not really. I don't think it's a good thing to be advertising your next gen
the
system
only
with.
cars I like are the Pixar movies because those are top-notch.
Let's not even go
Cars
there.
2 sucks.
Let's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
even.
sorry.
I don't want to talk
I
about
hate
cars
them
anymore.
so much. Now planes.
There's gonna be a Fez too. I didn't play
I
the
never
first
played
one.
Same
Fez.
guy. Does he have like a? I never played the first one yet either.
No.
I hear it's good.
I did watch the documentary on the
That's
video
the
game
only
development
reason.
of it,
Yeah,
though.
that's the only thing I know about him is from Indie Game the movie.
Yeah, which is a really good movie.
It is a good movie.
But yeah, I'm trying to think because they announced the next Zelda, and we haven't even talked about Pokemon X and Y like at all.
Oh,
yet.
God. yeah, you guys
I
gotta-
talked about that all day yesterday.
Don't open that with me. Just 'cause-
You gotta talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not
I'll
going to.
bite.
I'll let you guys
Just
do
announced
that.
today now. So
They pretty much announced 9 new Pokemon, and they all look actually pretty good. They're simple, but
I'm very pleased.
No ice cream cones.
Of course.
no ice cream.
No
Didn't
ice cream
the
cones.
watermelon one end up being a joke? Wasn't there a
Yeah,
water?
that was a joke.
See, I would,
Yeah.
I would use the watermelon.
Yeah, a lot of people would.
I wouldn't be surprised if James Turner like made like half of the Pokemon just like
I like a lot of
Food.
his designs. He made Golurk and Golett, and I like them.
I like those. I
don't
don't
know.
like Trubbish and Garbodor. That's like
I do. I love Trubbish.
I can just picture
don't-
Turner like, hey man, you see that trash right there? That could
That's
totally
the point.
be a
They're
Pokemon.
supposed to be like the jokes. Every generation has the joke Pokemon, but we're not gonna get into that.
Stunfisk.
What about the panda? I liked the panda.
Pancham. Oh man,
He's
Panda
so
looked
cute.
cool.
I really want a Pancham. It's gonna be on my team day one.
I want the little fairy thing. I forget his name, but he looked cool.
Frank.
The one with the flower. Frank. Yeah, Frank.
Frank Ferry. Yeah.
That
Frank
guy.
Fairy. That's what I'm gonna call him now. When I get X and Y, I'm naming
You
him
gotta
that.
name him Frank.
I
Frank.
actually have a list made up. I don't. I'm just gonna go to the website. We have a bunch of rivals. Apparently, most games usually focus on having one rival. Black and White introduced 2, and
This one
we're
has
keeping
4.
that dynamic going. We have about 5.
There's the 3
Five
friends and then the extra rival.
Yeah, but the 3 friends are on a journey. Like, I'll just go in order. So first we
Okay.
have Tietro, I think it is. I'm checking it now, and he's a big dude, and he has
Vanillite on his shirt.
it's Tierno. Excuse me.
Tierno. I was gonna say that's the name of the Animal Crossing thing we were talking about.
Yeah, he has a Vanillite on his shirt. And then we also have Trevor, who I thought was a girl, and he looks like he has a basketball for a head. And apparently, he's very set on completing the Pokedex, so that's what.
Yeah, he
we
looked
think is
like
going to go with you on the journey. Then we have Shauna, who's Rosa too. I'm hoping it's like they're siblings. That'd be cool. And then we have what's the gym leader's name?
Viola.
Viola, and then her sister
Viola.
Alexa. And
Viola is the first gym leader bug type, and then the sister is What does she do again?
I have no idea.
She's a woman. Okay.
She's a lady, and I'm sure she's probably going to actually have a pretty significant role, because usually the gym leaders in the newer games have had a lot to do in the story, especially in Black and White. I'm seeing Viola, or whatever her name was. Is that it?
Yeah,
Viola. I'm seeing her getting a... If they're going to make Pokemon Snap 2, they have a character whose theme is photography to make it about, so...
Don't tease me like that.
It's
Pokemon
makes more
Snap.
sense now.
Isn't the big one of the main legendary whatever thing like a big deer looking thing?
Yep.
And then like a
Xerneas,
fish looking thing?
And then...
Or is it a bird?
It's a bird.
The
fish.
The thing is the thing.
The thing.
The deer. And then Yveltal is the giant Y-shaped bird.
You actually pronounced it right.
I know, man. It's my
so
job.
hard. Why do they make it so hard?
Wait, what's the name?
Xerneas and Yveltal.
Yveltal.
Why? Why?
We're going Final Fantasy on this one.
It was so bad that, like, day one, after like an hour after the announcement, they
Just
were,
like,
on
guys,
the
that's how you do
official
it.
Facebook, they had like a pronunciation key up. It was great. They were like, "Oh, we see some of you have had some questions about how to pronounce the new Pokemon." I'm like, "No shit! It's Yveltal.
Yveltal.
Yeah, and then Xerneas.
That's Xerneas. Xerneas is easy.
Xerneas is a bit easier than Yveltal, but
Oh, it's Yveltal? Doesn't it start with a Y?
yeah.
But I guess the Y is an E now?
Yeah,
Because
and then,
pronunciation.
Letters. How do they work? Can't
now we
understand
also
that shit.
have a new lion. I'm not going to go on for much longer about this because you can just watch the podcast thingy that Wallet and I were on. So, because we just rambled about Pokemon for a long time.
It was great.
There's a lion, fire normal lion cub, and his name.
Simba.
I know his Japanese name is Shishu.
Simba.
So, and his.
Can't hear you, dude.
I'll find it.
So,
I'll find it. I didn't find it yet.
He looks like Shinx.
Wasn't there like a lion pup in the first 150?
Growlithe?
It was a
Growlithe.
tiger dog. This
Yeah,
one's
okay.
just a straight up like
Simba.
lion.
Yeah, he
pretty
strips. He's Shinx with a Simba like
It's
coat on it.
Litleo.
Lit-
I liked
Litleo.
how Shinx looked.
Yeah, Shinx
Yeah.
is one of my favorite Pokemon. I like it. I like its evolutionary family. It's pretty neat. Electric.
I like Luxray so much.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
The
Okay,
trailer
so what
looked
is your-
good, though.
I'm curious, what is the least favorite thing you two Pokemon people know about the new games? Your least favorite thing?
Right now, honestly, I don't really have much because we don't know as much as.
So there hasn't been any really outstandingly bad, aside from maybe a design of a Pokemon, any bad info coming
Not-
out.
The 8-directional thing kills it for me, to be honest. I want it to be
Really?
free roam.
If you the thing is, it's still on a grid, but it's more free. It's like if you're playing like Link to the Past is maybe a good example. Like you can still move.
You move
Oh,
diagonally,
yeah.
but you're still going
Yeah.
to a square.
Yes, but
Okay.
in if you use the new rollerblade item, it's full on like free motion. So they wanted to emphasize like swerving around corners.
Right.
On actual rollerblades. They
Guess
wanted
what's
to be-
not going to be available for everywhere? It's probably going to only be in a couple cities, which kind
What,
of bothers
Pokemon?
me. The rollerblades.
Oh.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I think it's going to be something that they're going to have to put in. I mean, unless they put in the bike, it's going to be the.
But I don't get it. Like, why would they make the rollerblades free roam and not put everything as free roam?
At the end of the day,
What?
at least you get 4 more directions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. It's more
If that's
awkward in
Your only
3D.
complaint for the game is it really that big a deal?
Yeah, that's not a big deal.
If it's just, I mean, we don't know that much. They have that keynote thing, but everyone wasted their time. Like, can we have?
Can we
and
get rid of blue?
Can we have red and blue on Virtual Console? Really? You couldn't have asked about anything regarding the new type that they talked about this morning, or anything else actually topical.
Yeah.
Is Pikachu in
People
Smash
kinda waste their
Bros?
time.
Like, no shit. Watch the trailer. Come on. It was.
Did
man.
they say what the weakness to Fairy is?
They don't have like a concrete thing, but
They say fighting and poison.
in Japan's weekly Pokemon show, which is insane, by the way. They
Whoa!
dressed a woman up as the new fairy type evolution of Eevee, Sylveon. And they like did all sorts of torture shit to her. Like they had a buff guy like pick her up and throw her around. She was like, "I'm in pain. I must be weak to fighting." Like, no, you're being swung around by a giant dude. Like, and then they like half suffocated her in like toxic smells, and she was like, "I don't like this." Like, again, no one likes it. Like,
Kid show.
yeah, but then apparently she's fairy types are strong against dragon, which is meant to nerf the dragon types because I mean you
Good.
can just wreck shit with Draco Meteor if you're good enough. Set up a couple dragon dances and you're good to go.
They should make a new Yu-Gi-Oh game.
They probably still do.
No,
they don't-
but like from the old show. Not
with,
the bike or not the bike
Yugi-
around.
Yugi and Joey.
Yeah,
The
Joey.
new show is trying to be like the first series,
I've just seen the old.
I hadn't watched it in a long time, so like one of my friends was like, "Did you know they made a movie where they combined like all three storylines into one?" I was like, "Is this like the Digimon movie?"
I feel like I've heard
Just,
about that.
They cut,
Yeah, I
like,
saw it. It
three
was
different movies.
okay.
Whatever
Yeah.
happened to Beyblade? Is that how long did that
It's
last?
still a thing.
It's
Yeah.
still
It
a thing,
is?
they just, like,
There's a
they
new
do-
series actually.
Let
They
it
do it for like a
rip.
few. Yeah, they do it for a few months, and then it's not popular. So like, oh, okay, reboot, and they have like 700 new characters in the show.
And 700
never
new
wa- it just-
Beyblades.
Even as a kid, it just seemed like the most lame thing. My friend had one of the
It's so
plastic arenas
Yeah.
with the little
I still have
like
those,
"Meow,"
yeah.
and the tops just
All
kind
my
of like
friends had it, and they like brought them to school, and they were like, "Look, teacher, it's physics," and I'm like, "Shut up! You just wanted to bring your toys to school. Stop with this bullshit."
Let it rip.
It was so
rip.
dumb. Even then, I was like, "This is Pokemon ripoff."
I was at the store the other day and I was like looking at the Beyblades and there's this thing now for like $18 where like you test out like it's like a speedometer for how fast you can like whip out a Beyblade. I'm not even kidding.
How do they
you.
judge that? Like it's like
Dude, it was just
gotta
like
pull
this
the
many
thing.
spins.
I mean,
I'm like-
okay, that's ridiculous, but it is giving kids a little more physical action than they
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
normally get.
They
So
just
it's like,
come to
yeah,
school
work
like
out
one
that.
arm and just really buff.
Well, when they get older, they'll be able to
That
like
would
start a
apply-
lawnmower or something, because they'll be like, "Let it rip."
this is weird. There's no arena, but I can do it.
Hidden Block where we teach life lessons
That's
about
totally how to like
top-
convince my kid to do. It's like your Beyblades, dude. You let it rip,
If
but
they're
then you gotta
actually
mow.
relevant. There we go. Back in my day, we had Beyblades. It's like now you just got lawnmowers and shit.
You won't have to crank them the lawnmowers in the future. I don't know.
You just
Now,
push a button.
they-
You'll,
really
you'll just be
don't.
like
You
lawnmower
don't.
on.
They have some that you just
Yeah.
you squeeze a
Xbox,
button on the
Xbox,
thing.
lawnmower on. They'll be like,
Xbox, I need to mow my. Just do it for me, bro.
I still say,
The Kinect shoots out a laser and burns all the grass.
I still say Xbox. If it was a Roomba and you could say Xbox Clean Home, would be kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we got about 10 minutes left, so maybe for the end, I'd be interested to hear what everyone's plan for this next gen is, just
Yeah.
based on what we've seen so far. I know Jimmy and Walid both already have a Wii U, but
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
are you planning on, if you were to give a time frame on when you're going to get another one of the consoles, what would it be?
PS4 for me.
How soon do you think? How soon do
my
you
dad
think
already
you get
pre-ordered the one.
It just depends on what's at launch. I'd probably wait until Kingdom Hearts right now, because again, I could just get Watch Dogs on PC or Wii U. So mainly, it's like the exclusive stuff. That's really, if it's on Xbox One, I'm just gonna consider it a PS4 exclusive to me because I'm not
Right.
ever gonna get an Xbox.
So you
One.
have no interest at all ever, unless
I
there's
really
some.
liked the 360. I have quite a number of games for that, but I don't plan on getting
What
an
if
Xbox One.
There was all the rumor about Rare, and people were hoping for a new Banjo-Kazooie. What if that actually happened one day for Xbox
I
One?
probably
Yeah, it became an
wouldn't-
exclusive.
Rare is crap
Yeah.
now, man.
I
I would
wouldn't
not
buy
trust
it.
it.
No.
I wouldn't buy it. I'd probably like trick one of my friends into buying it.
Okay.
I love how they had like this big
Playing
reveal
in their
that's like
house.
Kinect Sports,
Yeah, Kinect Sports Rivals.
and it wasn't even like gameplay footage; it was just CGI. I'm like, wow.
Well, Walid, your dad he's already pre-ordered the Xbox One, right?
Correct.
So you're gonna
He's
be
got all of them
you're
at
gonna be the
launch.
first one out of us that's really gonna get to like experience
Play
it.
it.
So you're gonna have to keep us up to date on that one. But
Okay.
PS4, are you gonna
I'll get a
You-
PS4.
you know
I'll
that
have
might
all
not be
3 in
true,
my
though.
house.
like how
Because
soon?
they might
though?
have. I wonder if they have those at PAX though, Ian.
That's
Like
true.
they might
well,
have some
Oh.
PAX.
Oh.
do you think that'd be completely refined though? I wouldn't trust it till launch.
Mm,
Plus, I feel like the
just know
Xbox One experience, what they're going for is it's in your living room doing all this stuff. So to get the
That's
Xbox
true.
One experience, it's going to have to be in your living room when you're doing all that stuff. But are you thinking
Yeah.
PS4 at launch? Wait for
I'll probably
a
get all
specific
3
game
of them. I'll get the PS4 whenever it comes out.
At
Day
launch?
one.
I
Yeah.
probably won't wait. I'll wait after launch because I got the PS3 quite a while after launch.
Yeah, I still got
Like,
PS3
a
games
few
I gotta
years.
get.
I have the PS.
The thing is that the PS4 launch games actually interest me this time. So
Right.
I want to get Knack and I want to get the new Infamous. So I'll be getting that.
What about you, Jeff?
if I get any, it's actually just gonna be a Wii U and a PS4 probably. I have no interest in the Xbox as of right now. Also, I just think that eventually some of those games might end up on the PC anyway, so
Right.
I'll like hold off and see if that actually happens, because there wouldn't really be a point for me to have it if the exclusives ended up just being on the PC.
That's kind of where I'm at too. Even if had I the money to buy some of the systems anyway, I feel like the last console I bought at launch was the 3DS, and then before that it was the Wii, and both of
Yeah, I
them
got
like
the Wii.
after it was just kind of like there's nothing to. So I'm at the point where I have to wait for a solid library. There's games that I'm gonna want to get that are out. Yeah, I can't.
That's what I did with 3DS though, because like now at this point there's like 6 or 7 games I would play.
Exactly, and even if there's a game at launch that you really want to play, if you hold off and wait till there's a lot of content for you, those games are probably going to be a bit cheaper. So I'm pretty much done with buying consoles at launch unless I suddenly fall into a pit of $1 million or something, and
Yeah, if you just
can
had a
do
bunch of
it,
disposable income, you're just like, I want this.
Exactly,
Like, why
yeah.
not? But like, since none of us really have like a ton of money to just blow on games like all the time.
I'm looking forward to. Now that I'm actually playing it more, I'm probably gonna play my 3DS more as this is all happening. I'll be playing PC and probably looking forward to buying 3DS games now.
Good
I feel
man.
like PS4 and 3DS are going to be the leading platforms because I feel like Wii U is just. I know a lot of people are going to get really pissed at me for saying this, but I feel like Wii U might be in like second place. I don't think anything is going to fall below Xbox One. Let's be honest
Yeah.
here. It'll probably just really be Nintendo and Sony going at it. Vita doesn't really. Like, again, people are probably going to be mad at me, but honestly, like, I want the Vita to do well because if it
I feel like it's
stops-
dead already though.
Yeah, I want
Pretty
them
much
to,
Vita
like-
is just like, hey, you want to play your games through
Yeah.
Wi-Fi from your PS4? Go ahead.
My thing is, like, if I don't want the Vita to be off the market, because I do want that sort of, like, stress on Nintendo, like, what if they bounce back? Because I don't want them to get lazy, like, we have no competition.
See, but even if they
Yeah.
do, I mean, they're kind of out of it already, kind of. But
Yeah.
Nintendo's definitely pushing 3DS more lately, and it
Yeah,
might be
yeah.
because of Android games and handheld and that kind of market. I
Yeah,
don't think they're
40%.
I don't think they're competing against it, but I think they're trying to grab some people like you could play Android games and hey, look, we've got
Yeah.
these games too on a handheld.
They have Animal Crossing, and they're going to have a main series Pokemon game on their system.
Yeah,
I don't think
All the money.
to worry for a long time.
right.
Like,
Yeah, those are system sellers.
yeah.
And then there's
Even the Mario
mean,
Kart
and-
7, that was a pretty big boost, I think.
I really didn't play that
I
that
saw-
much.
I don't have it yet.
I really like it. I haven't played it in like quite a while, actually, just because I haven't had the drive.
I think I
but-
just like Mario Kart on a split screen console. I think that's just kind of how I like
Yeah.
it.
Right now, I think it's the best version for multiplayer because of the online. It's just so easy to connect with people.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess you could be in the same room with people too.
Yeah, nothing like beats the like the all on one screen, everybody getting really mad at each other and knowing what
Yeah.
they're doing. I don't know. I think in like a single player standpoint, it's my favorite, but and maybe like the online, it's tough. It's a tough, close like match between the Wii one. Maybe the Mario Kart 8, which is the new one, will beat it out for me.
Sonic Transform. That's going to be a hard thing to trump. I love that game.
That's probably my most played Wii U game, honestly.
Yeah.
It might
And
not have to.
it might
It
just
might not
be
have
for
to trump it in
damage.
quality though, because it's Mario Kart, and people are
That's
going to
Yeah,
buy
everyone's
Mario
going to
Kart.
buy it.
Everyone
like,
will buy it.
Is that
As,
just
like-
Wii U? Is that just or is that 3DS as well?
It's on like all systems.
No,
Yeah,
no.
The 3DS one's horrible though.
Mario
for-
Kart, the new Mario
okay.
Kart.
Wii U only.
Okay.
Wii U only, yeah. That'll be
Interesting.
what gets most of the more casual people, and I think... did they talk about Shin Megami X Fire Emblem at all?
No, I'm guessing
No.
they just started
They're
development. so.
Yeah.
Those are. They're making like a combined game or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
they're gonna do
crossover.
Huh. That's the word I was looking for. Crossover.
Yeah.
Combined.
I mean, it
game.
sounds interesting
I
because like
really liked Awakening. That's probably becoming... Next to like Animal Crossing and Luigi's Mansion and Donkey Kong, I think that's my new favorite, like, 4 games, and I'm assuming like Pokemon
I need to
comes
get
out.
the.
Yeah.
You guys were raving about the port on the 3DS for the new Donkey Kong. I need to try that.
It's better than the Wii
Yeah,
one
me too.
because you can actually roll.
They don't have the this thing,
You
right?
don't
Yeah,
shake
dude,
the
that
thing,
that
it's just-
like it
it's
killed
just
it
Y
for
button.
me.
Yeah, I
It's
I
just
demoted
killed
it
it
at Best
for me.
Buy, and I was like, I'm not gonna like that, so I didn't get
It
it.
just maps to the Y button or the X button, whichever one you want. And doesn't it have a lot of the levels are similar to the Wii one, but they have added in some new stuff. And
So
then in
it's
the
not
Wii U
just a
one-
direct port. The levels are similar, but they're not the same.
they're
Did they
very
add another world too?
Interesting.
Yeah, and it's a lot less like returns can be borderline unfair with some of the things like the rocket barrel levels.
hmm
Oh yeah.
Those can be really tough because they just throw so much things, and you have like a split second to react, and it's almost like a delay with how the barrel moves.
That's kind of how Donkey Kong Country is, though. Like even in the SNES
yeah,
ones.
but on the old ones, it was more like you knew it was your fault. For some of these, I feel like
it's
it
kind
was
of
just
cheap a little bit.
Yeah, like some of now because they can throw a crap ton of things at you at once, they will. So you'll have like a huge bat, and then just you have like this much space to squeeze through all these like boulders and stuff. So I mean, there are points where it really tests your skill, but I did not beat the Wii one. I got to like World 7, and I was just like,
I didn't beat it. I got to World 3. I'm like, nope, not happening. Yeah.
Is that the beach one? Because I remember a couple levels on that one. Or is that the second?
That might be
one?
the second one. I
The
think
beach is the second one. I got stuck in the forest.
the forest I like, but I don't know. It's definitely the definitive version of Donkey Kong Country Returns.
I
Yeah.
like the 3D
I'm thinking
one.
the new one. What I really was missing was that you can't normally play as Diddy Kong, but I can see why because now he has the jetpack, so it's a whole different style of platforming.
I
now.
love Diddy Kong.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Jimmy,
I
were you
like
talking
3D.
about like the Wii version or the 3D version?
Both a little bit.
You can't
Okay,
play-
because I quit on the third world in the Wii version, but I'm like in the fifth and like the 3D.
Oh, I
Yeah.
what's it called? I forget where I was, but I know I got past the forest because I remember beating the boss in that one,
Yeah.
or the mine, whatever one that was. But it can be pretty difficult. But what they did in the 3DS one is they give you an extra hit. Instead of 2 hearts, it's 3,
Right.
which
Mhm.
honestly just makes the game a lot more fun. People would think like, oh, it's so easy. You'd be surprised how much like it just I just didn't want to play because
That doesn't change difficulty. It just you get an extra chance.
Yeah, I guess so.
It sounds good. I'll have
And
to pick it up.
the new one on Wii U, Freeze something.
Tropical Freeze.
Tropical Freeze is gonna have Dixie Kong, which I really liked. I thought
I like
really
Dixie.
liked Donkey Kong 2. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite one.
I like-
Yeah, I think universally 2 is probably the most liked.
I really like 3, but that's the one I grew up with. Well, that and the first one, but we played 3 because my sister and I would play co-op on that. So
I'm just glad the
nostalgia
original
on that one.
composer's back.
Yeah,
that is
David
pretty cool.
Wise.
David Wise is awesome.
He's like everything
So
he makes
good.
is so good.
Diddy Kong Racing is my favorite soundtrack in the game, probably, and that's all him. Yeah,
It's gonna be in my head now.
gonna listen to it.
That's how it is, and then you start like whistling it, and then it's over.
Speaking of Diddy Kong Racing, I was really bored, so I bought the DS version, and I went on the online match. It took a half an hour, but I finally found one person.
Is that even a good? Is that even a good? I know they took out Conker and Banjo.
Banjo and Conker aren't in it, but they put in Tiny Kong, which is now like some like
I did not know
really
that.
tall girl monkey thing. It's fun, but I don't think it's the definitive version.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
interesting.
I had it.
I found like one person. I'm assuming they're like, oh, thank God.
I just have the
I've been trying for
N64
days."
version.
Yeah, I have the N64 version in Japanese. Cause
I never had the N64 version.
Oh, because it was 99 cents.
I was in Japanese.
I can never play it though.
That was the first game I bought for the 64, so that was like one of my first games I bought with my own money. Was Diddy Kong Racing.
I think I got Super Mario 64, and that was it for a while.
I love the 64 so much.
Me too. F-Zero X was my
I was
shit.
just Game Boy Color and Pokemon and Uno, the Game Boy Color.
Uno for the Game Boy Color.
It had the. It was so cool though. Like the cards dance, and they had like really cool music that I just can't find on YouTube, and I really want to download. It's my
I'll check
thing,
that out.
okay? Like the cards are like. I know like the AI in that game was so difficult. Like they were just like, I got all the good cards, and then they'd throw it down, and they would like have hands. It would be like. It was
Like doing a snap.
I liked
Yep.
that.
This makes me want to
Like-
find it.
I think I still have it. I don't know what I did with it. I'm not gonna go look for it now because no. But
Because no.
because no. How about no?
Well, we're past 8, so we've hit our 2 hours. Do you guys have any closing remarks?
Not that I can think of.
PS4 is gonna win.
I mean, like,
It will
It's
be
hard to say.
interesting. It's
It's hard
always
to say.
exciting
Hard to say right
to
now,
see a
but
console battle. Even if I'm not going to buy any of them for a while, it's interesting to see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So,
Let's see. Oh, what are people saying in the
Chair
comments?
okay.
No.
Isn't
It
there-
gets old after like the third time.
this
I
is-
think once he breaks his neck, then we can stop.
Thank you.
And then Xbox One can call for help. It all comes.
it's not out yet.
Wallet.
I'd be fine with ending with a chair jump if you want to.
I'm okay with it.
Chair jump.
Okay.
You gotta. It's gonna be our
Okay.
outro now. Is chair jump, so you gotta get used to it.
It's your fault for agreeing the first time.
Wait. Someone wrote "jump over your dad."
That'll
I'd be
our,
okay
our
with it.
like our 10 podcast special. It's
10
like
you gotta jump over
see
your
how
dad.
many humans you can jump. Everyone in your
jumped.
family.
Jump 10!
Jump
Go
the
go
girl.
for the chair.
All right. All right.
I'm gonna-
Bye, guys.
He's so hesitant.
I can't believe he still is doing it. Like,
I don't know. He listens.
how many
Uh-oh.
have we done now?
He
Like
could just-
5 or
He
6?
could just say no, but like, we convince him like every time.
Oh,
no,
he's gonna hurt himself.
Oh!
Don't do that. You're
He
gonna hurt
knows. He
yourself.
like
die.
He can't even
No, I
make
can't
one.
do-
He can't even make one. All right.
Make it full screen, Ian. Click
I
on
did.
it. Okay, good.
Whoa!
Oh!
Oh! I need to get signed so I can write on. I give that a. I give that
yeah.
a 7. 7 out of 10.
A 10. A 10. It's the closest thing I
I
have.
give it a
I
7.
give it a 6 or he fell.
I've been practicing.
That's something I think you would do though. Like,
Yeah,
It
like-
is.
it's like
It's like
wake
the
up
podcast.
every
I know it's
day.
gonna happen.
One day,
I
one
should
day
give it
you'll
5.
get the second. One day you'll get the second one.
It's like you go to like
Yeah.
the basketball
train for
court
that.
and they have the baseline and you're just like doing, you're jumping across side to side. Anyone that's been on a basketball team would know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
I've
Well-
never been on a basketball team.
And with that jump, we conclude our podcast. thank you everyone who came out. If you didn't catch the full thing, it's going to be online at hiddenblock.com. Probably
the first one is going to be up soon too.
Is the first one not up yet?
Yeah, I'll upload it right now.
Okay, first one's going to be up, and then this one will be up in at least the next few days for sure. So that's all I got. Anyone else?
That's all I got too.
Check out all the stuff we got on the website if you want. If you're new, we got lots of stuff.
Yeah,
There you
there's
go.
tons of new episodes there.
We're
So
quite entertaining people.
you got a good hour or two.
Yeah.
It's free, but
It's great. You get some free entertainment, in there. So, thanks everyone for watching, and we will see you next time.